up? Oh, wow, y'all. Okay,
So
listen.
you're all the way off your game.
Yes, you
Right?
did.
Way off.
Because I was going to say, what's up, everybody? You're like, so. There's Joey. Joe Fix It For You. Hi, Joe. That was at 4:30. And then we have Tina and Eric, Rainy Ridge. Hello, hello. We are trying to stay warm. And then we have Lori. Lori's prepping for heaven. Hello, Amy and Chris. Oh, everybody's saying hi to each other. Then we have Texas Raider Chris. Hello, hello, hello. And then we have Paul Case Farms there. What are you doing? Well, we're trying to stay warm. And then we have Brother Troy Sutton. Hello, Brother Troy Sutton. Then we have, let's see, we have Brother Jeff there. Hello, hello. Then we have Lauren and Joel. Hi, what are y'all doing? Then we got Heather at Heaven's Fire. Hello, hello. Then we got Crazy Life Homestead. Hi, how are you? Then we have Judy. Hi, Judy. Then we got Faith, aka Grumpy. Hello, hello. Then we have Maribel. Hi, Maribel. Then we have Sister Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Then we have Drops Trades. Not Drops Family Homestead, but Drops Trades. You know? That's just how it is. Several pages or channels praying we have power in the morning. Our power went off once already, and it was crazy because we were watching a show on Netflix, and it was storming, and all of a sudden, I mean, just perfect timing. When it went to like lightning and thundering, our power went off, and I was like, "Really? Are you serious right now?" So we had to wait till it came back on. It was only a few seconds, then it came back on. 25 degrees and snowing good in mid-South Kentucky, expecting 3 to 6 inches. We have about 2. It's a mixture of everything. Sleet, freezing rain. Well, it's sleet, whatever. And it's all white out there. Same, just trades during the week. Where's Corbin? He is with his Uncle Christopher. So, just on the other side of the wall. So, yeah. There's Johnny. Hello, Johnny. There's Oops. Hello, Oops. Got a dust of snow in Arkansas. Woo, but it's so cold out there. We went out there earlier, and Chris told me, be careful, because once we get on the gravel, it's really slick. There has been so many accidents that I've been seeing all over Facebook and stuff, and news is telling everybody stay home, and I mean, it's crazy out there. What are you watching on Netflix? I need a good show to binge watch. Judy, right now we are watching Sweet Magnolias. Sweet Magnolias? That's what it's called? Yeah, Sweet Magnolias. It's a good show. It's a good show. I hope Chris brought enough for everyone. We're hungry too. Those aren't even his. It's mine.
Marital property.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Musgrave Family Farm.
What's mine is yours.
We had ice all day today, then snow. Joe has been doing a decent impression of a male figure skater, minus the sparkles, of course. We've had about 6 inches of snow since snowing. 6 degrees feels like negative 11. Oh, man. I just stayed in here. Scotty! Sup, Scotty? Let's see. Don't forget Gingy in Georgia. Ginny in Georgia. Girl, don't nobody want to see that mess. That's a crazy show. I mean, but if go ahead, you can go ahead and watch that. She said Ginny in Georgia. They got me watching this show. It's just like, are you serious right now? I mean, it's a good show, but it's also like, yeah, it's one of those shows.
They have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's one of those shows. Just like, yeah. There's Dell and Nana. Hi, how are you? 4 degrees feels like negative 26 inches of snow. Already finished, sweet man. Okay, so don't give it up because right now we're on season 4, episode 7. Yeah. I laugh at friend and eternal. Oh, a foot and a half snow is nothing compared to Montana and Wyoming. Oh, I know. What is yours is his, and what's his is his. No, that's not how that works.
No.
That is not how
What's
that
hers
works.
is hers, and what's mine is hers.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see. I like the snow land. Oh, I like the show Landman. It's not on Netflix.
Is that the one with Billy Bob Thornton? I think it is. It is.
Everybody's saying hi to each other.
Sup, everybody.
Yeah, he already started with the sup.
That was at like 1 second to go, just to throw you in the ditch. Just whoop. And you did. You started laughing and had no idea what to do with yourself.
Oh, okay. See, no, it's what hers is hers, and what's his is also hers. Faith got it.
Yeah, Faith heard that because I've said that her entire life.
Absolutely. It sounded good, at least.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought.
It is, Chris. Yep.
I've heard good things about that show.
What is it on?
What? I don't know. There's no Landman. No
idea. More like what's hers is his, no matter what. Oh, let's see. 5 degrees.
At the hubby. So I guess
Lori Carp. Hi, Lori.
Crazy Life Homestead is the husband's in here too.
Yeah. Wait, Haya the hubby.
Haya at the hubby.
Maybe that's you. I don't know.
Okay.
5 degrees, negative 12 wind chill, 2 inches of snow, winds from the north at 12 miles per hour.
Well, you don't have to ask her.
Yeah. He's sleeping. Hi, the wild huckleberry. And mine too. Oh, what's yours is hers too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like I got 2 wives.
Paramount for Landman. Okay. I think do we have Paramount? Yeah, I think. Paramount okay. Yeah, we're almost done with this. When we first started, it said, well, no, because it said 2023. It said new season, so I don't know. It's weird. Well, once we say I do, we're lucky to get an allowance. Waiting on our pizza to get done. Ooh.
Man, the next outdoor barbecue purchase I'm going to make is one of those Blackstone pizza ovens.
That's right. Smash the thumb.
That's what I'm going to have to get.
I have it through my Amazon Prime account. Hi, Avid. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. And there's Greg and Donna. Hi, Greg and Donna. And let's see. Ever since we signed up for Roku, we got rid of Netflix. Well, there's still a few things that is good on Netflix. We got rid of.
That's the problem with all the streaming stuff. Is certain corporations like they go Netflix only, or they they try and make you want to have to get all of them. It's ridiculous.
Okay, let's see. I do know that there are a few. Let me post it. Come on now. Paste. there's a few people in the comments that will probably come up and discuss something very, very important that is coming up. And some information.
Whatever could you be talking about? I know.
There's Janae. Hi, Janae.
Don't you have a banner?
No, not yet.
Why the crap not?
See, I don't want. See, there's just certain things that's like, yeah. I have holes in my pocket. Donuts. That's tomorrow morning, hopefully. Because me and Lauren have been talking and discussing with all the weather coming through. We're hoping we have power and stuff and it don't knock us off. We're still planning on doing it. I'm ready for spring.
If you get power now, you should be fine.
Okay. She ain't talking about me, Gilm. Oh, you're more than welcome to come up to Paul. We have a meetup coming up in April. That is the Tenkiller YouTube Meetup. Let's see. Fisherman 506. Hello, how are you? But you promised, Amy. Oh, it's still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen. Yes. Lauren, I gained 8 pounds off that bread. Oh, let me tell you how excited I am about making bread. Chris is excited because he has bread now. Not that we didn't before, but it's homemade bread now.
It's way better than bread you buy at the store.
Yes. Let's see. I am gaining weight out here at the camper because all I can do is feed cows and bust ice and edit and eat. Oh, yep. Let me see. Let me see if I can. I'm eating now, Amy. And let me tell you, I've become like, let's make stuff. I'm in the kitchen. Today I made my little meal. It was I did a mixture of the sausage and the ground pork, and then I mixed in some spaghetti noodles in there, but it was great. And then I made tortillas. So yeah. I made the bacon cheddar bread. Ooh, I saw that episode too. I saw that video. It was good. My second late wife was lousy at finances. I took care of the money. Oh man. Hi, Emily. And Amy's husband. It's Chris. We got a lot of Chris's in this community. He's the one. Texas Raider is a Chris. Our son is Chris. The OC, Hippie Callier Homestead. Her name is Chris. I ain't got nothing important to say. Well, we have a YouTube meetup coming up in April. And if power prevents our live tomorrow, how about Thursday morning, same time? If it happens.
My humble opinion, this one's the best one. So, there.
Johnny, you may need to eat between each one of those. I'm sitting here eating apples and peanut butter.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, wow, that would be awesome.
You could put it on the hood of Judgment Day with some hot glue. That'd be kind of cool.
Peas and carrots. Having dinner too. Having to mix my pasta sauce with tricolor cheese pasta, and I have cheesy Texas toast. Ooh, that sounds good. I think I do, Paul. Oh, there's Carol, the Rambling Peach. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in a little bit. There is what we are talking about. Tenkiller Meetup. April 25th, 26th, and the 27th. Cherokee Landing State Park, Part Hill, Oklahoma. Hey, listen, I know, but I'm behind on everything. Because I'm into the show over here. Amy, you should try and make sourdough bread. Oh, I'm getting there, Brother Troy. I'm getting there. But I'm so excited about learning this, all the recipes, writing recipes. The other day, I made him spice cake. Do you still have spice cake
right
left?
here?
Let me see that spice.
Fatty.
I made him spice cake, y'all, from scratch, not in the box. And
from my grandma's recipe, which tastes way better than that crap in the box.
Did it pass? Did it pass?
Yes. It tasted just like when she made it.
Had apples. I would eat them with peanut butter if I had peanut butter. Look, y'all. Yeah, spice cake.
I gave everybody a little piece, and then I took the rest of the cake.
Yep, he did.
Pretty much what happened.
Let's see. Out of 2 loaves, I have only a fourth of the loaf left. I have already.
You had to make bread again.
I had to make bread again because the first 2 loaves are gone. So yeah. Let's see. Do I need a passport to go to Oklahoma? No. I don't think so. Yes. Let's see. There's Bowen. Hi, Bowen. Will there be edible barbecue at this Tenkiller deal? I don't know. Yes, homemade is always the best. Yes. How can I get your bread recipe? I have it listed. Lauren has it listed on our community page of the bread that we've made. So if you go to our community tab, you'll see it. It's not very hard. If I can make it, anybody can make it. That's all I have to say. And it came out good. Second time was better.
No, that's what we're talking about, Bowen, right there.
Must have mustard.
Silly conversations like that.
Your sister made her ribs with mustard the other day. She did.
Is there a point somewhere in there?
Hi, Wanda. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. My mom makes homemade bread too. Oh, I love the smell of homemade bread too.
It's just taste of homemade bread.
Yes,
I don't care what it smells like.
But the second time it came out a little better because you always learn, once you start doing it over, how to tweak it a little bit.
In the chat.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me do it again because I haven't pinned it. Sorry. Let me see.
That's a good barbecue sandwich too, by the way.
Let's see. In the chat. Hi, Tony.
All cases in the basement.
Oh. Hi. How are you?
There it is right there. Now go on your phone and pin it at the top.
Yeah, I need to pin it at the top. Hold on. Do. Are you muted? Or are you just saying
no? Just being quiet.
Oh.
That's a change.
Hi, Anita.
Hello.
Let me see. Hey, did everybody like the thumbnail? That was an awesome thumbnail.
I got you, Raider. I got you. She's gonna leave you
down
there.
Well, I had to pin the thing.
Leave you down there forever.
I just want to know. So the backup is Thursday, right?
Yes. Now that's only if Lauren is out of power or whatever. Then
because I did shave for tomorrow.
You just got on here to eat.
Unlike everybody else, I'm the outcast without a beard.
You can see my beard from here.
Yeah, it's probably got pickle juice on it.
Nope. I'm always trying to get her to come sit at the table with me, and she did for about 10 minutes the other night.
And I take my hat off. Evening, Miss Anita.
She ain't paying no attention. She got them earbuds in, listening to a TikTok or something.
Hi, Johnny.
Is my
hello, Miss Hello,
my
Mr. Gill.
heater too loud?
No.
I hear anything? Okay, good. Good. Hey, Paul, or where's Waldo up there? Or or what?
Mr. Wilson.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson. Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Howdy, neighbor.
Howdy.
Howdy ho, good neighbor.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Mickey. Yeah, Mickey. There you go.
North Oklahoma, Chris.
Oh.
Hey, John.
Oh man, y'all staying warm, everybody?
Yeah.
As long as I'm in this house, I'm staying warm.
Right.
Thanks for reminding me.
That minus 20 wind chill out there is stupid. That's stupid.
That just proves a few things, and one of them is sometimes it sucks to be me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hi,
brother.
Jersey.
I hear you, brother. Well, I thought maybe Johnny and I should come to Amy's rescue because she's like, even though she's been saying it, everybody's got to get ready. Make your plans for the Tenkiller YouTube Meetup.
We did all ours, yesterday or Sunday?
Yeah, we got our spot.
Somewhat.
We got our RV rented.
Oh, you're right. Are you right up front?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
We
wow.
are.
Which one?
59.
59.
59.
I need to call and see how much that costs for an RV.
I think we're 56.
Yeah, if it's the same as last year, it's Tony and you guys and then Jesse, so it should be Tony
55, 56, 57.
Yeah.
So
And
you're
then
two
some-
down from.
And then somebody and then us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nice. That's great. Evan says I work in this junk.
Yep.
Same, brother.
Right.
I'm sorry, Avid.
Well, I do too, Avid.
Except I don't work the night shift usually.
Yeah, you can work the night shift too.
Yeah.
You gonna be going out there and checking on any calves tonight, Paul?
Nope, had a brand new one this morning. It was up and going. Snow has not stopped here, but there's not much of it stopping here. I mean, it's not piling up like they thought it would be. And it's supposed to quit here around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we put out extra hay at both places this evening, but they was all standing up there and had a dry spot in the hay and the windbreak. That's one of the pluses to having little clumps where there's quite a few trees.
Yeah.
When the
All the
weather's
rest of my quail in my quail coop, they're all smart enough to go behind the wall in their little shelter. One of them, and I'll have to admit it was a boy quail. He stood at the doorway and he was froze solid, just standing there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was keeping guard or everybody else was warm and happy, but he's just standing there. Either that or they kicked him out of the clan and said, "You go stand by the door." You know,
So he froze out, huh?
he just froze to death standing there. I mean,
Wow.
I thought he was alive.
Yeah.
Everybody else run out and he's still just in that same spot. And then I take care of stuff. And then pretty soon I'm like, he ain't moving. Sure enough, he was hard as a rock, just standing there.
Wow.
That's natural selection. If they're too stupid to save
Yes,
themselves,
exactly.
you don't want them passing on that genetics.
No.
I'm afraid some of our government's moves have limited natural selection among the human race.
Yeah.
True story.
We have some that are among us, brothers, and they ain't all that bright. Matter of fact, I doubt if it'll get to where you can see them. But out that window, over on the hill, a quarter mile away, there's a semi truck. And he's been over there for 3 hours now. He's hung up on the side of that hill. But he should not have been driving out here in the country anyway. I'd say he come this way trying to dodge a wreck on the interstate or something.
Time to get the tractor out, Paul.
No, sir. Ain't a thing I can do to help him. If I went over there on that hill with a tractor in the shape it's in, we'd have a stuck tractor and a stuck semi truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he's right at the end of my neighbor's driveway, and I would imagine they've already been out and talked to him, see if he needs anything. But the dude probably going to be a sleeper on that truck whenever they show up to help him, if anybody ever does. It may be the snow plows. The county guys are going to be by here surely tomorrow sometime, because I mean, when this ends, they'll be trying to clean the roads off. And I doubt if they can drag him on up the hill, but they might get him out of the way.
Paul, I saw something earlier today that Chevrolet is coming out for 2025.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming out with a square body Chevrolet 4x4 Silverado. Starting price, yeah, it's got all the bells and whistles and everything in it. Starting price is at $60,000, and it can go up to $95,000.
Yeah.
Is it going to come with a pre-kinked hood and a door that you have to lift to shut?
And a door you have to wipe up on in order to shut it.
Well, it's modeled after the
Yeah,
87, so probably.
If it ain't got those things, it ain't a square body Chevy. That's all I can
That's
say.
right.
And I've got one. It's my backup. It hadn't had to come out
it's
the
got
barn.
those bougie seats in it.
Oh,
You know, the ones
butt
that
warmer.
heat up for you. And
Probably.
it's got the tailgate. that
So,
goes
in other
below.
words, it is a new Chevy pickup just with the paint scheme, right?
Oh, no,
it's a sport, though.
They put the square body, like they did a resto mod with it looks just like an 87, but the fenders are just a tiny bit on just
Flared.
above the wheel well part. Looks a little modern, but everything else looks like an 87.
Now,
Hey,
my
Sheila.
76 has butt warmers and butt chillers.
Hey, there's a butt for every seat, says Johnny.
And those things are seasonal. You know, you get anybody in here don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a
Hey,
whole
Paul.
floor.
And it comes with that 60/40 air conditioner, right?
I doubt if it'll go either one of those.
Do you have a picture of that, Paul?
Tony,
Can you guys hear me? You hear me okay?
Angie.
how's Willow?
You hear me okay? Oh.
Angie.
Now I'm good.
You got it.
Okay, I thought it was me. I was
No.
hitting the mute button and everything else.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Good.
As good as
good.
we
How are you,
can
Tony?
expect.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Janae, how you doing?
Hey, Angie, too. And all the sweet huskies. Y'all got those beautiful husky dogs.
Did you ever get those dogs inside?
Fine. Yeah, I had to yell for them to come in, but yeah,
They're like, no, we're not going.
they were covered with snow.
Oh, I bet they love that weather, though.
And then Johnny's out there in the camper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny's a camper.
Yep.
Yeehaw.
You got enough propane, Johnny?
I got four of the small bottle. I mean, the smallest ones that go on the campers on here.
Yes, sir.
I should have enough. I mean, I'm running an electric heater right now. I mean, every once in a while the propane kicks on. That's about it.
Right.
It's supposed to get a lot colder than it is right now. I mean, it's like 12 or something like that. I know it's colder up where Dale is, but it's supposed to be around the zero, I think, tomorrow night. But I'm pretty impressed with this deal because I'm on my iMac out here, and I'm using my phone as a hotspot, and I'm looking at it, and it appears like it's got a pretty good picture for just using my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clear.
You're really good, Johnny.
Clear. That's
I'm
awesome.
really impressed because this is a first for me
Cool.
to be able to do this. So
Is that like Verizon or a good carrier or fiber optic?
Well, it's AT&T. What? What? What happened?
He didn't even tell a story. He just left. I was like, wow.
Nobody noticed, but I hadn't
I
moved in
did.
3 minutes.
Wait a minute. Time out. I said, where did Paul go?
He's still here.
Yeah, but the
Here
3
he is.
minutes before that, when I was looking really stiff, kind of like Dale's quail.
Aw.
That's gonna be our new phrase. When something's like doesn't move, it's like, man, that thing looks Dale's quail dead. That's deader than Dale's
Well,
quail.
how about Nana's sweet sloth? She loves sloths.
Well, they move more than a dead quail. A sloth is slow, but it still moves.
Johnny, I don't know if you can see this color. Let me get it focused over here.
Yes,
Is that too bright green? I think it's too bright of a green for your car.
I think it needs to be a little bit
Darker.
Darker.
you know, it's a little bit darker than that.
All right.
Yeah.
Does it have metal flakes in your paint? On your paint?
No.
Okay.
Are you talking about the GTO that Johnny has?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's a pretty.
I believe that green that's on was on a 95 or 96 Firebird. I believe that they put that color on a 95 or 96 Firebird because whenever I bought the car, it was painted that color.
Mm-hmm.
Now you wouldn't believe it, but it had decals, stickers like Holly, Summit Racing, Jegs, etc., all the way from the bottom of the car all the way up to the windows. I mean, the doors were completely covered, the fenders all the way down the sides. They had stickers on it like it was one of those what do you call it?
Sponsored.
Yeah, it's those NSS cars, the super stock cars.
Super stock.
I just sat out there I got 100-degree day, and I sat out there with one of those little plastic scrapers, and I just sat there and just scraped them all off. It actually said, right where it says Judgment Day, it said middle-aged crazy racing right there in that same spot. And I thought, nah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But the car would run a blistering 13-second quarter mile when I got it, guys. It was awesome.
How about that one? That's dark green.
That is a lot closer, I believe.
Not dark enough.
You think it's darker than that one, Tony?
It's
I
like
think-
a hunter's green,
Goes up to the
darker.
camera.
Yeah, what do you think?
Like
I think it's like forest green.
Big five.
forest green.
You talking about that? What he has in his hand?
Yeah, Chris has it.
I don't know. I think it's darker, but I'm color.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I look
just-
pretty.
and then
Who-
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
Whoever
just
says
need to
forest green.
I'm working on trying. The only thing I'm going to have an issue is trying to find all the decals to match it.
Who got it?
Hey, I saw a question from Carol up there. She's asking how I use my phone as a hotspot to make this work. I have an iPhone and an iMac, so it was pretty compatible. But all I did was go on my iPhone and you can go in settings, go over there to where it says use as personal hotspot. I clicked that on, and then I went into the settings on my computer and I put, search for, connections, and it came up and it linked to it, and that's how it's working. So
Change inside.
Package today. Troy said that we were supposed to get a package today.
Well, I doubt they came out today.
You think?
Hey, we got mail today.
Well, you're not as
Before
far out.
We
Before
get
the semi truck got stuck.
Right. I doubt they came out today.
I have no idea.
John, you think they'll race this weekend?
Well, nobody wants to see me
Yeah.
eat.
You know, that's the craziest thing, Tony. They put out a post that everybody get ready because it's going to be warm on Saturday and we're going to race. And I'm like, I'm looking, it's like going to be 40 degrees. And the first day that it's above freezing is like going to be Friday afternoon. And they're getting ice and snow down there too. And I'm like, you know, that place is going to, and they said, we will, they said it's going to be really muddy where you park, where we're parking, but we will park accordingly. To me, that means that if you're one of the big names, they'll put you somewhere dry. People like me, hey, go out yonder under that tree way over yonder. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Wear your rubber boots.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, I just had the big race at Daytona, and the Big T was their president.
Yes. I saw that.
Yeah, awesome stuff, Tony. NASCAR.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
flew.
I probably watched 10 laps of the whole thing. I was outside tending to all the animals and everything, so I didn't get to see nothing.
Yeah, they flew the Air Force One.
Thunderbirds, yeah.
And then they got the Beast and drove it down the, you know, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. He led
Don't you know the guy driving the Beast was having a blast?
For y'all don't know what that is, that's the president's car.
Yeah.
Pace car, yeah.
Do you know he has 4 of those?
Yeah, the fifth one's at Dale's house.
Well, yeah. Now he's got 4 of them. He's got at least 2 Air Force Ones, and then he's got 2 that when Obama started the bus, the president that made the bus like an Air Force One bus. They got 2 of those. Yeah. They always have a backup for everything, but they got 4 of the Beast.
Yeah.
I had a buddy in the Air Force that flew all the presidential Secret Service stuff when they traveled. And he flew over the week before and let all the Secret Service do their pre-trip stuff. And he was in one of those C-130 cargo ships, and they loaded the Beast up in it, and the Secret Service Tahoes and Suburbans and all that crap, and he flew it over.
For y'all don't know what the Beast is, can y'all explain what the Beast is for those who don't know what that is?
The president's limo.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, bulletproof.
It's armored up. The walls are like 6 inches thick. It's nuts. It's got onboard O2. It could probably survive a nuclear blast and have onboard air and everything else.
That dude's probably heavier than my dozer.
Right? Yeah. I'm surprised he could make it around the track at Daytona. The thing is crap.
They said it was 22,000 pounds or so. I forgot what it was.
Wow. Yeah.
I was reading about it.
They used to call that the Pope Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. We actually watched quite a bit of the race. We hadn't watched races in a long time, but it was on regular with my antenna, so I got to tune in and got to watch part of it, you know?
Yeah.
It's sure not what it used to be back in the day when I used to watch it.
No. Nope.
Well, I hacked into Paul's cable network, and I was able to watch it for free. In case you wonder, the password is pickle.
If you hacked into my cable network, you got diddly squat, brother.
I thought it would be spicy pickle, knowing Paul.
Hi, BG.
Hey, Donald and Lisa.
They had to have offensive weapons, or they have offensive or defensive.
Both.
Both.
Man,
it's pretty cool.
So, back to Tenkiller.
Yes.
Because I'm eating on camera, we might as well talk about that there will be meals there.
Oh, what are you having, Dale?
So,
listen up.
There will be meals on Saturday morning breakfast, At 5 o'clock Saturday evening, there will be a potluck. Bring a dish. And Sunday morning, there will be breakfast. And they will try to cook or start cooking about 9 o'clock for breakfast. So breakfast will be more like a brunch. So you people that were like, I'm hungry at 7 o'clock, maybe you want to come and start cooking early then, because the majority of everybody's going to be there at time.
Right.
You know? But there will be no lunches or nothing like that. But that's the only planned meals we're having.
Right. So you can, so as Dale said, right. And that means that you're going to have a lot of time to be able to go, if you want to go to a restaurant with some folks that you meet there or something like that. We're like Thursday night, we're probably going to go eat somewhere, the ones that are already there. Friday night, we're probably going to go eat somewhere. So look for it. I mean, you know, we'll probably just all go out and eat like Friday night, I imagine. So
probably.
But
Awesome.
and then
Awesome.
there is going to be a price to admission this year.
Aquadonk.
I hope you're ready for this.
Financially prepare yourself.
Financially prepare yourself. It's a 12-pack of whatever you like to drink.
Yep.
Water or soda.
BYOB. Or tea.
Or tea.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Or whatever. As long as it's not alcoholic.
Yes.
Right.
No alcohol.
So if you're planning on coming, just plan on bringing a 6-pack, 12-pack, or whatever you like to drink. There will be a ice trough, drink trough that it'll all go in, cooler.
Big one.
Yeah.
You could probably sleep in it if it wasn't for the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it gets hot enough, I know somebody that will be in it.
Yeah.
You can take the polar plunge.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll bring my Speedo.
Drops.
No.
Again.
That time of the year, if you get in that lake, you're going to be in the polar plunge.
Chris just asked Tony, we don't put up with swimsuits like that.
Oh, well, then I'll bring my my wetsuit then.
I want y'all to welcome on in my friend Aqua Donkey Prospecting. That's Mike, y'all, and Mrs. Donkey. Aqua Donkey Prospecting.
Hi.
Where's she at?
Aqua Donkey.
Hi, Bill.
Oh, that's on your channel?
Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over.
Oh, that's not yet.
I'm live streaming.
I have a hard enough time keeping up with one channel, not a couple of them.
I know.
Hi,
Amy
Britton.
can post it up there. Hi, Britton. Hey, Donald and Lisa, Money Pit Homestead. Hey,
Duncan
Mikey
Family
and
Farm.
Bill.
If you bring something for us to throw on the grill for breakfast, we'll cook it.
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to bring eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever you want to bring,
Blue and gold
those
sausage.
Blackstone grills. So we'll just throw it on there.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is, whatever you want. You know.
Last year I brought some the last meetup I brought some ham steaks and we diced them up and put on there.
Right.
You know, bring some sausage, bring bacon, whatever. If you plan on eating, it's always good to bring a little something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tribute.
is Chris bringing his grill to where if I brought a bunch of 6-packs of brats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think we have 3 Blackstones, or
We had 2 last year, and I didn't bring mine, so we'll have probably
We'll have ours this
I
year.
think we'll have 3 this year. I think.
something like that.
If I have my camper there, which my plan is, I'll have a small Blackstone too. So there's a possible 4th one.
Well, last year Mike and Terry were there, and I don't know if they're going to be there this year because I think Mike may be having his surgery for a knee. I'm not too sure. So I know. I guess Chris is bringing his. I'm going to bring mine. Do we have somebody else bringing a Blackstone to cook on?
I don't have one.
I mean, Jesse's got a little bitty one.
Right.
Dale's bringing his.
And Dale said he
I'll
had a
bring
little
my
bitty one.
18-inch too. So
I've got a 2-burner gas grill or propane grill that I can bring. It's just a grill, but it's a 2-burner. I've got 2 of them, so I mean, if those are needed, it's a tabletop thing. I can bring it.
Right.
That's like a tailgating size.
And I think
well, it's
Jesse has some of those kind of, they're a little burner thing where you can keep things warm sitting on top of it.
Right. Yep.
So he's going to bring a couple of those, so we can, like, if we cook up a bunch of eggs or a bunch of whatever, we can set it on there and just keep it kind of simmering and warm, and so you won't have to eat cold food.
Now we need to bring up another thing about the Amy, we're hijacking your live.
No, that's okay. That's what I had discussed.
No, that's the whole point.
This is the whole point of bringing all of y'all up here who know about the meetup. Give the information out there because, my brain, yes, I do know, but to get the word out there with everything, I may miss something. So.
Well, I was going to bring up about the electrical outlets that we need to make sure that we can't have cameras running all the time when we just need to have the power for cooking and whatever we're doing.
So plan on the outlets in the shelter house are for only the meetup.
The shelter house
for cooking, for that kind of stuff, for the cooking, for the coffee pots, come prepared with your battery backups, stuff like that.
Yes.
The power in the pavilion is for the pavilion.
And people who need to charge things and stuff like that, there's going to be outlets all over, not in the pavilion,
everywhere,
but all over at the campsites and stuff like that. So you can charge them over there.
Will have a spot to plug
if you know
into.
somebody that has a camper, holler at them. I'm sure that they would be helpful.
We're going to have a potluck, so we're going to have crock pots and warmers and the sound system and, whatever. We need to make sure that we leave it for that.
It just...
Did you say sound system?
That doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, we got a little, what is it, kind of karaoke
A karaoke machine that will be there.
I can't wait to hear Amy.
No, it's to make announcements, not for me.
We make announcements, but if anybody wants to do karaoke at night, that's fine.
Amy did karaoke at a Pinecone Fest. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I seen Dale and Lisa. I seen Dale do karaoke too, and Jesse. He did great. Jesse, oh my goodness, he can sing too, y'all.
And Paul is sitting there thinking about politics.
I am actually thinking about what happened at the meetup last year. Was I got to meet some folks called their family name's the Withams, and they drove twice as far as I did to get there to meet me.
Thanks, Britton, for coming in. Appreciate it.
So I was thinking,
Night, Britton.
I need to make sure they know about this.
Yeah.
So
I let them know last year about it.
Thank you, Donald, for coming in.
I hope they come again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Don and Lisa.
Quite a drive, though. They came from Ottawa, Kansas, so it's farther than Dale.
Well, yeah, but
That's
you know where I met them? I met them way over in Nebraska.
Was it
Awesome.
Nebraska? No,
I mean, if they'll go to Nebraska, then
Red Power Roundup.
Yeah, Red Power Roundup.
So, do you feel like it's going to be 200 people? The reason why I'm asking is so I know how many stickers I need to purchase.
No.
We don't.
I mean, we'll have. There might be 100 or 150 people there, but you got to realize is people bring their whole family with them.
Right.
So there might be, and what you'll do is usually we don't, on the sticker stuff, we just usually give them, it's usually one a household or whatever.
I tried to give every adult an ink pen last year, and I was not successful because I've run onto people in some of y'all's lives that
You're talking about me.
Didn't get an ink pen. Were you one of them, Tony?
Well, when you said you want an ink pen, I had 3 of them in my pocket, and we had like 4 more in the camper. Like, I don't need more ink pens. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I wish I did get one.
I didn't
He
give away
wishes he
100
did
ink
get
pens
one.
last year.
He
So he
wishes
dissed
did get one.
you, Paul.
I did not.
He didn't.
Here, would you like to have one of my nice ink pens that says my channel name on it? Well, no, I got plenty of them.
Yes, of course.
I don't think he probably
Happened.
didn't realize that your name was on the ink pen.
No, he brought it up. Just I had when he asked me, I really had ink pens all over on my body. I'm like, I don't need another one. But we talked for a few minutes. Then I had to get
That
going.
is why everyone just loves Angie.
Yeah.
Angie. We
Yep.
love Tony too. He loves me.
Speaking
He
of
would
that,
like to-
Angie, did Angie make it safe to work and back?
Yeah, she made it back home too. Probably Dale, after you talk to me within 10 minutes.
Okay.
She got home. Yeah. And I told her she's not going to work tomorrow. You're done.
I called Tony today because I seen Tony was live.
Aw, how
So I
sweet.
clicked into Tony's live.
Yeah.
You
He
what
said
time
the
did you
same
go
sentence
live?
over and over again for like 10 minutes. It was
What?
a runaway live.
Aw.
Oh wow.
So
Well,
I
what
had to
happened
tell-
was it was snowing so bad that
Yeah.
the phone was covered. I
Yeah.
kept wiping it, and it was snowing. And I hit X, and then it brought up, "Are you sure you want to cancel whatever?" And I hit yeah, and I thought it did, and I turned my phone off because my battery's going dead. And I knew Angie was within like 10 miles of the house. I wanted to get in the house and put it on charge in case we needed it. And then I thought it was off. And then Dale called me like 20 minutes later. "Hey, you got a runaway live." I said, "What?" I hit the button, but I think it was just so much snow on my phone that it didn't pick it up.
Night, Aqua.
I can't get my
Good
phone
night,
to work when
Mike.
I'm wearing my gloves, which makes filming really difficult right now. I don't want to be out there with no gloves on, that's for sure.
Yeah, ooh, burr. Well, good night, Aqua Donkey, Prospecting, Mike, y'all, and Donald and Lisa. Thank y'all for coming in.
Was it a yes for me to bring at least one of my grills just as to use as a warmer or whatever y'all need?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
It's not too much trouble, Chris.
No,
I mean,
no.
don't. I mean,
Better to have it and not need it than need it.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Don't trust me.
Last year when we were there, we had Mike's and my grill, and we were cooking. I mean, it was like nonstop for like maybe 2 hours on it was somewhere in that time frame. So if we can get another grill somewhere, maybe doing something else, that may be good to help.
Are you gonna go live again, or the pop up?
I'm going to go live from out there at the next week. I'm going to go live from Tenkiller. I'm actually going to probably start in town like I did last year, showing everybody all the hotels that they can go to on the way over there. I pull into every parking lot and say, this hotel, this hotel, this hotel. I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them and find out what the room rates are at the different hotels and stuff, depending upon single king or double queen or queen, etc. And then I'm going to go out to the Tenkiller Lodge and show that, and then I'm going to go on down to the lake, and I'm going to drive around the lake and show everybody, because we're supposed to have some nice weather next week, and I'm just going to take one day and go out there and do all that. So be looking for that live.
Yeah, if you'll be sure and do that live.
What
I'll get on there and heckle you for the whole
Yep.
time.
Oh, that's
I don't
Paul's
care.
job. Yeah,
And thank
I
you
know
for
how
that.
to. I know how to ignore.
that would be helpful.
Come on.
I
That would be
tell you
helpful
what,
for everybody.
those lives that me and Johnny did last year, that helped a lot of people show what sites were where, what
Because
sites had what.
The map doesn't do it justice.
No, the map does not do it justice.
You
that
can't
it
tell
had.
nothing from that map.
And a lot of people are coming from out of town and don't know
They can't
like,
make
hey, what they're
pre-trip
reserving.
and actually
Yes.
look at it. So
Right.
Like us, we'd been there before, but last year when we were trying to get when we got a campsite, and then the weather changed at the very last moment. But it was so nice them being live, you guys going live, because, like you say, the map isn't really good, and I could physically see, okay, that is where I want to be.
Right.
I want to be
Uh-huh.
right there.
Hey, Duncan family.
Hi, Greg and Donna.
Thank you.
Y'all so
So,
sweet.
so what I'm going to do is I'll actually set up a thumbnail ahead of time before I go. Like I'll give plenty of time. I'll set up the thumbnail like the night before I'm going to go live the next day. It'll be the team, so people will have plenty of time to see it. It won't be one of those just pop up. Oh, dang, he's live and it's half over, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So everybody will have a chance to know that it's coming, and the ones that can watch it, and the ones that can't can always hit replay and watch it.
Right.
Good night.
But I'm gonna do. That's going to be one of the things I do next week. So be looking for that.
Night JS Designs. If you can, keep it on the shoulder, brother. Don't be driving in this unless you have to.
Whenever
I seen him saying he was flatbedding today.
When you did your live last year, Johnny, I was sitting here watching you on my computer, following you on the map on the weather app on my phone. And I'm not that good a guesser, and I haven't been through there all that much, but I could figure out where he was going.
Isn't Tony, Jesse, and Dale's birthday during Tenkiller?
Mine is.
Woo!
Tony, your birthday is awesome.
It's not mine during Tenkiller. It's way before that, but I'll tell you whose it is right on that. That's my daughter is on Sunday.
Yeah.
And last year they come down, and when we talked to them the other night, they say they want to come to it again this year. So
cool.
Right. They loved it. They loved everything about it. In fact, the daughter said that they want to try to take more part in it,
And I will tell you, Ryder and Courtney, they did get their spot and their RV.
Oh, okay. Are they up there? Are they up there too?
No. They said they were going to be down there, kind of where White Rock was last year.
Down in that area.
Down.
I haven't heard if Jason and Tara are going to come or not.
I think I heard no. We're just going to do that one and Mike and Terry's, and then do the. Isn't Arkansas doing one also?
Nope.
Okay. Mike and Terry's. I think that's it.
The last, or what they said the other night on the live that I was listening to was that they were planning on going to Mid-America, and then they're planning on going to their Michigan trip.
Yeah.
So they didn't know if they could make all the rest of them.
Right.
Is it safe to sleep in your pickup? Sure.
Paul's coach.
Sleep all the time.
Yeah.
I'm coming to visit you, Paul, because you're co-streaming too, right? Okay.
Justin had a pickup camper on the back of his and slept in it last year.
Yep.
Well,
Pretty and Pooch slept in their tent pickup camper.
Yep.
In the bed of their tent.
Are they going to be able to come this year, Dale?
Pooch, the last time I talked to him the other night was they're planning to, other than one thing. He has like his big annual inspection or whatever.
Yep.
That week. And he said, unless something goes awry, he's trying to make it. But yes, their plan was to be there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they've got a new little travel trailer.
Yeah.
That they can bring this time.
And that was the main thing. Pretty, because he said something about, well, we might just truck camp again, and Pretty said, nah.
Not happening.
We're taking the camper if we're going.
Yeah, they got a little, it's a single axle.
I want one just like
it seemed to be a pretty good little, pretty easy to pull, I'm sure.
Yeah. He said they could put it behind his truck or her little SUV thing she's got. So they could pull it with either or.
I was wondering where Duncan And Greg and Donna were there, and Paul's live stream.
Yeah, welcome to the real world over there.
Yeah.
Us OGs, we hang together, don't we, guys?
Yep.
Mhm.
Right there.
I'm not co-streaming, but I mean, I could co-stream, but it'd go to Nana 9 Acres.
Yeah,
I don't
do
think
that.
Nana's audience is wanting to see me.
I'm not
That's why when
co-streaming.
I do this, it's Nana on there, not me.
Nana.
I never co-stream.
Just do that, Dale.
I have never co-streamed ever.
Yeah, I tried it once or twice. I can't keep up. I ain't doing it. So, but that's fine.
It's great. I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
That brings up a question, Dale.
What's that?
I shouldn't pay attention to the watch hours, right? Because they're like, yeah, doing this number all over the place.
Right. I think you have to have 3,000.
You should pay attention to watch hours. Yes.
Yes, you should.
Well, because like yesterday morning, I had 300 and something, and right now in the studio it says I've got 259.
Okay, that's because how long have you had your channel, Chris?
Since what, 2012, 2014, but I haven't been putting things out until last year or this year.
Okay,
Last
300. Have you been putting things out for over a year, 365 days?
No, sir.
You have not. So
No,
last
sir.
year, okay. The other thing is, have you done anything that has any music in it that's
copyrighted?
Would be like considered.
No, I don't even know how to put music in.
Monetize?
Okay, so you're not using. Okay, and you haven't, because typically your watch hours are pretty stable. I mean, mine are anyway. But
There's another thing that could have made that go down. Are you sure that's set on a year? If your watch hours deal is not set on 365 days, it could be set on 30 days. And that
it's set on 28. That's a 28 cycle.
Yeah, and that's what you've gotten in the last 28 days.
28
so
days.
Just realize
You could have
28
had
days
something that
before
had-
yesterday you had more.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You got to go in there and reset that.
29 days ago, you could have had a video that had 100 watch hours on it, and now it fell off today.
Yeah.
So what you really need to go watch, if you're worrying about monetization, you need to go to the Earn tab, and it'll tell you how many total hours that you've earned in 1 year.
Oh, well, it says, I just clicked on that, and it says, start. I had to start it. So.
Yeah, so if you're and it's the same way whenever you start earning money, you'll be looking at, the first time whenever you start earning money, you sit there and you look and it goes, well, yesterday it said I was going to get this, and now it's saying I'm projected to get that. Well, it's doing that 28-day thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So you just.
Well, that was a question I was going to ask Dale whenever he does his second tutoring live. So I'll wait because I don't want to tie up.
I don't know when I've been trying to decide that today, Chris, because I don't know when to do it. That I don't want to I don't want to go over the top of somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
well, I want to be in that deal, Dale.
You can always do it when Trey, because Trey, he's not been able to do live Mondays. But
yeah, Chris and I need some help on that.
Well,
where is Trey, by the way?
He's at work right now.
Shout out to Trey, our Louisiana life.
Well, that's never stopped him before.
I know, right?
Well, yesterday the plant went down again. So
yeah, they got managers walking through his office all the time now. Though he can't go live from work unless he knows they're not there.
No wonder he hasn't been going live.
And then he forgot to bring his laptop so he could go through and watch it. So the other night on Lori's Prepping for Heaven, he jumped on and he was using his phone. So, but anyhow. But and I appreciate Johnny, you going and doing a live for Tenkiller, because that'll help me with any questions, so I don't sit here and just inundate every one of y'all, or call Amy or everybody and go, okay, well, how do you
No, we want Chris. We want you asking questions about Tenkiller on every live you're in.
See, it's not just your question; it's everybody else's that's in the chat. They may want the same answer.
Plus, that's how people hear about Tenkiller. You know, Johnny and Christine, Tenkiller's right beside them. And if Christine wouldn't have been listening to somebody who mentioned it, they would have never even have known it that first year.
Yeah, we would not even. I can tell you right now, had we not went to Tenkiller, I wouldn't be here right now. We wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't know any of these channels, because I can tell you before we went, you know, everybody talks about the crockers and stuff like that. I had no idea what a crocker was. I had no idea what
is that a crock pot?
Shoot dang was. I had no idea. Huh?
What is a crocker?
Yeah, what is a crocker?
What is a crocker?
Jason and Jared Crocker or Crocker Live, or they're bigger channel.
Oh, I just thought it was Paul Crocs shoes.
Crock pot or crock?
But
if he dropped out, I wouldn't be here.
Huh?
If Johnny dropped out, I wouldn't be here because he found me. And drug
what are
me
you pointing at Tony for then?
Why are you pointing at Tony?
He found Tony. Johnny found Paul, and Paul found Tony, and Tony found Dale.
The right way. We do this again.
So what happened, on that deal was I went to Red Power Roundup. I met some folks called the Withams, and the Withams just happened to ask me. I mean, and this is what you need to do, folks. You're out there, you know, you're at something, and somebody goes, have you heard of this other channel? Okay, because they're down around you. I immediately took my phone out and I typed in Paul Case Farms. I found it. I said, is this it right here? And they said, yes. I hit subscribe right then so that I could go and check out some of Paul's stuff so that I would know it. And then I thought, well, shoot. So I started watching some of Paul's videos. And then whenever it came, you know, we kind of got together on that deal. And now here he is in every live that you see.
Well,
I wasn't in any of them last night. I was GTW, man.
I took Paul's Facebook logo of the Tenkiller, the new logo for this year, and reposted it on my Facebook page just to get the word out.
That wasn't mine. That was Anita's. Yeah. Get the right case, wouldn't you? My parents thought about naming me Basket or Mental, but neither one of them stuck. Her name is Anita Case, and I don't know what you need a case of, but you need one.
Bring a case of water.
What are you doing, Paul?
Oh, but Johnny commented on one of my videos, and believe it or not, that's something that's kind of rare. I actually do read all my comments, and most of the time it's because it's the same dozen people. And that's how I got to know Johnny. And he's like, I have a channel, and I'm like, I'm going over there.
I love that.
Paul, I have a channel.
Paul, I have a channel.
I've been there. I've been to every one of them.
Well, come on, I visited you. Isn't it fair you come visit my channel, Paul? Peas and carrots.
I'm subbed to every one of y'all.
I visited yours.
I'm talking right in real time.
Yeah, Greg's got a good point right there.
Please cover how to order shirts. Okay, here we go. How to order shirts.
Bonfire.
Go to the Gillum Farms bonfire page. If you go to Gillum Farms, go to about, you're going to see a link to it's called Gillum Farms Mercantile, and you can go in there and order all kinds of shirts. I think we've got short sleeve. We've got 2 different styles of short sleeve, I believe. And then we've got long sleeve. We have hoodies, and we have like sweatshirts, I think, or something like that. So I think we've got several different types of shirt, and I want to tell you, whatever that shirt cost is exactly what Bonfire charges for it. It's we don't make not one penny off any of those shirts at all. So we just put it on there to help everybody out. We just put it on there to just be what Bonfire charges. So you guys could all get a shirt. I think we ordered our shirts. I think Christine ordered them yesterday or today.
I put the link for y'all.
So yeah, right there is the link. Go to that, and we've got ours coming. So don't wait too long, because Bonfire is not like you can't order it like on Monday and have them on Thursday. You know, you need to go ahead and do it if you're going to do it to get them in time.
Ours last night.
Yeah, I think Christine might have ordered ours last night too. She asked me what I wanted, what color. I said, I don't know. Just get me something. I'll wear it. So, what's the point in making money to enrich someone else? Well, I mean, we could have made money we could have made money ourselves if we'd have wanted to, but we didn't want to. You know, we wanted it to just be the cost of the shirt, so everybody else could, you know, we pay the same price as what I'm getting at for our shirt as you guys are going to pay for yours.
But while you're there, you can also order some of their other merchandise that's on there.
Yeah, you can do that. That'd be cool.
Like getting a hat.
Well, you can't order a hat.
What?
You can't order a hat from there. If you ever see a Gillum Farms hat on anywhere, it was gifted. We have never sold a hat.
I'll keep trying.
I'm gonna add you as a moderator, Paul. Type something.
I actually have an answer for that question. Was that something you asked? Somebody asking in the comments? Why would you not charge money to enrich somebody else's life? Well, there's a lot of decisions that we should make that have nothing to do with money.
That's right.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, there are.
I have a friend that he says he always he don't complain. He always says, "Well, how come you don't do this to make money?" I'm like, it's not always about money, man. It's about how you feel about things, what you're doing.
Amen to that.
It's what my heart is, what it is, and that's it. If I feel good about it, I don't care.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. Friends are the money.
Yep.
Well, there's currency that if you don't make judgments about things based on the dollar amount. Now, I'm not saying you can be foolish with your money and get by, but there is a currency that runs that is not monetary between friends, if you'll notice. I have a few friends that I do things for that I wouldn't do for other people. And that's because they're great help to me. And it's none of it's monetary.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, some of the most profitable things that have come from our homestead or our small farm are a barter. They're not monetary
Exactly.
at all. They're barters.
Yep.
And that's a good skill to have.
And right now, apparently, I need somebody to help me know how to spell together because I just forgot.
I will help. It's TOGET, like to get her. TOGETHER. And that's my redneck spelling. Because remember when Johnny and all y'all was at Pinecone Fest, I was trying to spell Eufaula, and I spell it redneck phonetically. I still can't spell Eufaula. I can't spell it. Maybe I could spell it. I'll try. Let's see. Y'all can laugh.
You got all kinds of weird names.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, Janae, don't feel bad about misspelling names of things in Oklahoma. I mean, places like Shoto and
Tahlequah.
Tahlequah and
Photo.
Boto.
Photo.
Dakota.
Oh, my Poto.
Dakota. And
When I was little, I couldn't keep those straight. I would get Shakota and Shoto mixed up before I started driving and stuff, and I'd hear people talking. I'm like, well, how do you say it? I've heard it said so many different ways, and then realized it's two different cities.
no water.
No water.
No water.
And then you got Stillwater.
Yeah.
And then you got Stillwell. You
Oh,
got all kinds of different things.
Dale, that makes me feel so much better. He's so sweet.
He's a dandy.
I'm going to
He is
pick
a
on Amy
dandy.
with her OSU jokes. You know why they call Stillwater Stillwater?
Oh, that's some of
Nothing
the
moves over
purest,
there.
deepest
Because they throw a
water.
rock in the pond every time they win a state championship.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey, my dad went to OSU, so I can make that joke. And I like OSU.
Awesome. So, y'all, we have to figure out how to spell you follow the right way. Now, I've seen it one time because I looked at the description, but I just E-U-F.
E-U-F-A-U-L-A.
Okay, let me see. E-U-F-U-L-A.
No.
No.
A-U.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll fix it.
Is that right?
Well,
Did I
here.
type it?
Evelyn's got it.
Who's
No, wait,
No.
yeah. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Did I
No.
Did I
Well
spell it
said.
right?
It's only got one L.
Look at the way I spelled it. Is that right now?
I saw how
Here
you
you go,
spell it.
Jenny.
Somebody help me out.
You almost got it.
All right. Where's Chris? I don't see Chris. Stillwater.
Look, if you look up there in my, I don't know if you can see it.
You gotta bigify him.
Bigify.
Well, it's just the lighting. There,
Yeah.
there you
I
go.
see.
You almost got it.
Yeah, almost.
You know. You just needed
EU.
one more A.
One more A. Gosh, that's glary. It's hard to see it on the screen.
I am
Yeah.
not sweet, and nor do I need lots of hugs, Greg or Donna.
Oh no.
Hey,
Dale,
there's a city in
There you go,
Alabama
Evelyn.
called Eufaula, but they spell it different.
E-U-F-A-U. Ah.
of course, Dale walks away when I'm going to tell him that he's getting a hug.
He gone.
I will be right back.
I got video of him getting hugged.
I know it.
Yes.
Yep, I've
Yeah,
seen it.
Dale's a
I
hugger.
saw it in
Let
person.
me help you out with that one. Dale
That
is not a hugger.
Nana's gotta be the hugger. Nana Lisa.
Nana is definitely a hugger.
I'm gonna be hugging
Dale.
her too.
Dale
Jenny,
is-
are you going to be at Tenkiller?
For Dale not being a hugger, he sure was hugging a lot.
No, I wasn't.
I hear you, Nana.
He was like
was
subject
abused.
of the hug. That's what
I
happened.
wasn't hugging, I was being hugged.
I was forced into this.
Oh, I'll give you a choice, either the black or the pink set of handcuffs. But yeah, you're going to get a hug.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This ain't that kind of live.
No, I'm forcing you. I'm going to be forcing you to either get a hug or go in handcuffs.
Well, at least it's not both.
Yeah, at least it's not
This
both.
just took a turn down south now, hadn't it?
Right? Took a turn somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Jimmy from Slim Chance, he about jumped over the top of the hood of a vehicle.
did. He was
last
like
year.
the Duke boys hood sliding to get over
He
there.
like to took me clear out.
You got to dignify it, Amy.
Hold on. Hold on.
I think he's had enough.
Hold on, Amy says.
No more hugs.
And then here comes Greg. Oh, there's Anita.
Yay! Oh,
There's Greg.
I love it. Love it. Oh, that's
There was
right.
Lynn.
Yep.
Oh,
Okie
I hope I get to meet her there because she's like an hour and a half away
awesome.
from me.
That was sweet, Paul. Oh.
Thanks for taking one for the team there, Dale.
Yeah.
He's a team player, man. Let me tell you what. He may
Do
talk
you
about
all know
Ford.
who I'm married to? I've learned to have to take it.
He may talk about Ford trucks and John Deere tractors, but he ain't too ashamed to ride on one of the other colors or shapes of trucks. He'd do it, you know. He'd accept a pull from a Chevy pickup or a
No.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Dale, you love Ford trucks, don't you?
I like Ford trucks.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Toyotas.
No, I do not like Toyotas.
I've
I
been
like
to a point
Toyota
where
truck. I like the 22 RE engine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the truck.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you, if you rode somewhere on a 2x12, it would be way more comfortable than ever sitting in a Toyota pickup.
The Ford.
That'd have to be the worst seat I've ever sat in, ever.
In Toyota?
I've heard that. I've heard that a few times, Dale. I've heard that newer Toyota Tacoma has a really bad seat in it. And yeah, you're not the only one that I've heard that from.
Yeah, my dad has a Tacoma. My mom has a Highlander. They both have the exact same seat, and they're both junk.
Dale, I didn't know your name was what do they call that? They made an acrostic out of your name. I didn't know that was what it was for. It said something about a dude that thought we needed larger eggs.
Huh?
What?
What?
It was in the chat.
Where's that at? Which chat room?
Right there, Butt Nugget says, dude aware of larger eggs.
Butt
Dale.
Nuggets. Welcome, Butt Nuggets.
Okay.
Butt Nuggets, you got too much time on your hands, friend.
Okay, I'm going to change the subject back to the meetup. I want to stress that meetups are awesome to meet new people, but also I've learned from the last two, or not the last two, but two of our meetups that we've went to. You never know when is the last time somebody's going to be at that meetup.
Yes.
Tenkiller.
Yeah.
We met Charles, and then he passed away. Then we met Lila at Pinecone Fest, and she was just the most sweetheart person that we could ever meet. And
I'm gonna cry, y'all. I'm gonna cry.
So
I
you
cry
take these
easily.
meetups because you watch all these channels, you get to know these people, and then you meet them in person. And you take these meetups and you make the best of them.
Yeah.
So we can't stress it enough to, if you can make it, make it. Go.
Because if Lila didn't go to Pinecone Fest, she would have never had a chicken fried steak.
Yep.
Yep.
Is there a song about that?
Chicken fried steak at Pinecone Fest.
Yep.
Chris, isn't there a song about that? Country song, chicken fried.
Probably.
Da, 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 something like that.
Yep.
With a little bit of chicken fried.
Yeah.
Don't get me started singing. I'm gonna have to start out with the original song.
Angie. Where's our sweetie Angie? She's so
Well, not
cute.
only that, I'll never. In fact, I have it on video too. I'll remember it till the day I die of Lila Newton at Pinecone Fest saying, "Dale, my mouth will never recover from what you did to me." From that hot jambalaya stuff I brought. She was so.
I remember hearing that was a little spicy.
Aww.
So yeah, if y'all can make it to the meetups, make it. Make it, because it's a great, and we say it's like a big family
it's a
reunion.
family reunion with
Yes.
family you actually like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like you guys. My normal family,
Your chosen family. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Chosen
Yes.
It's the
family.
family we
Right?
made, not the family that made us.
Right.
That's awesome. I love that.
You
Yeah.
do get to pick your relatives. You just pick them. Not hard. You just find people and you pick them.
Chosen
Jenny, check
family.
I thought
Jenny, check the chat. I told you who did the song.
You did? Okay. All right. Did you post it on your channel?
No, I posted it under Amy's, but I misspelled Pride.
Oh.
I've got Paul Case issues.
That's all right. You can have a little bit of chicken fried. Freed. Yeah, freed.
Chicken fried. With a little bit of chicken fried.
What the hell?
Oh.
I think I've had that kind of chicken fried.
Maybe on Dale's next tutoring, he can teach me how to spell.
No, you're asking the wrong guy about spelling. If it weren't for spell check, this guy, you would think that my IQ level is about 5. I cannot spell.
Remember? Well,
Oh, okay. I was just seeing if you were.
She was checking to see if you were frozen.
It was let's see, who was it messaged me today?
Hey.
Jack Dyer.
Jack Dyer. Where are you?
His redneck weather report this morning said at the bottom of it, Resneck weather report. Redneck. And I'm like, Resneck report brought to you by Rednecks with Fat Fingers. That's my comment. He probably thinks I don't like him. But
Amy was just checking to make sure Johnny wasn't froze like Dale's quail.
Yeah. That's deader than
I'm
Dale's
still
quail.
here.
Hey,
Chris was like, I think I see him blinking. I was like, let's check.
I see him blinking.
There's a
The
boat
other thing I
factory
figured
over
out
at Miami, Oklahoma. Has anybody ever heard of Tracker bass boats?
Oh, yeah.
They make them over at Miami. And a friend of mine, neighbor of mine, worked over there for a while. And I thought he was a little bit slow at stuff. You know, you would look at this guy work and you'd think he's working on the clock, you know. And he went to telling me about another guy where he worked at. He said he moves at the speed of sight. And I'm like, what? He said, yeah, he moves at the speed of sight. That means you got to line him up by something to tell if he's moving or not.
I was going to say, I've heard the speed of smell.
That's what he said. He's moving at the speed of sight.
I love Paul. He's so sweet.
So, Johnny, we're glad to see you're still moving something faster than the speed of sight.
Yeah.
My dad.
For a minute, I thought he was frozen too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was reading a post on Facebook. Somebody had TDS on there and was, you know what that is.
What is that? I don't know.
You don't know what TDS is?
No.
Well, it's something derangement syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can figure out
Write
what
it in chat, y'all.
Well,
No.
acronym for something that you probably don't need to know then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
My mind is.
It's for total dissolved solids.
Oh.
I still don't get it. I have a childlike mind. I do not understand. Y'all gotta write it out for me because it's old. Like I didn't
Well, we
get
can't write it out here and keep it clean.
No.
Well, y'all got tell me then. Text it to me.
All of a sudden, you don't want to know?
All right,
Take it
Nana and Dale can text it to me. Or whoever. I don't know. TMJ.
No,
I don't know. I still don't know.
No.
TDS.
No idea.
Well, sometimes I have CRS. That's what Chris says.
can't remember stuff.
Can't
Yeah.
remember stuff.
Yeah, oh, you're being kind with that stuff
Yeah,
word.
that ain't how I heard it.
I had to make sure I paused and
Thank you for cleaning that up. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Stinking. Keeping it clean sounds like stinking clean. Stinking clean.
I had to add some.
You guys stumped me. I don't know. Is this Pictionary? I don't know. It's gotta be Hangman. It's gotta be Hangman.
Total dipstick?
I'm gonna forward Johnny a message I just received.
Oh God.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, I have. It's my jaw. It's my jaw. I gave.
It's from someone on screen. Ding!
Y'all better dig. Y'all,
You know, they always say you should learn something each and every day.
I'm trying to learn it. TMJ is bad. It's a job problem that just
They were on talking.
that's a job problem that
No, that ain't
not
it.
fun. No. Laura, he says that's not it. Laura.
That ain't
So cool. My mama didn't raise me that way. I don't know.
So, all right. So,
I don't know
Tenkiller.
what that is.
Let's get back to Tenkiller.
How I found Tenkiller, and I got to, and you know, one of the first people I met at Tenkiller, one of the people that I met that has hung with me all this time as far as a person, a friend, and all that stuff has been this guy right up here, Dale. And we met him at the first meetup, the Mid America meetup at Tenkiller Lake. And the only reason that we were at that meetup is because Christine was watching a channel called Cosmopolitan Cornbread, watching one of her videos. And at the very end of the video, she said, well, I've got to get ready to go to Tenkiller. So, and Christine's like, wait, what? What? Tenkiller? Tenkiller we knew of was right here in Oklahoma at the lake. And we're like, so she figured it out. She figured out that they had a Mid-American meetup at Tenkiller. And we just showed up. And I'm telling you, when we got there, we thought, man, we're out of place. As a matter of fact, here's how it worked. The first one we went to, there was the meetup, and then there was another meetup of different folks at another shelter down there, and the other meetup was, what was it? AA?
It was
across the field.
It was
Narcotics Anonymous.
Yep.
Yes, Narcotics Anonymous. So we pull up to Narcotics Anonymous, and we're like sitting there and going, I figured everybody'd have a GoPro out, pointing at each other and stuff like that. And, we almost got out, and some guy was walking by, and I said, is this the YouTube meetup right here? No, this is Narcotics. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're out. So we drove over to the other shelter, and there it was. There was the Mid-America meetup, and they made us feel so welcome. And everybody was so nice, even though in the background, when you don't know stuff, there's stuff going on. But whenever you come to one of those meetups for the first time, you don't know anything. So everything is just wonderful, and flowers and birds singing and all that stuff. So we were in the birds singing and flowers growing stage at that, and it was really great. And
that's wonderful.
We had a good time, and Christine won a bottle of vanilla, a used sticker.
Yep.
At the meetup,
She
That's
was so
awesome.
excited she won something. She didn't even know what she'd won. And I'm like, I have that on my video too. I'm like, do you know what you won? And she's like, I won
Aww.
something. And I said, that's like the most coveted thing ever. That's the bottle of vanilla, of pure vanilla.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
That's so
Now I don't
sweet.
know if Christine could
Yes.
function without a bottle of that vanilla.
Tony of Creekside Chronicles is going to be doing a service for us at the meetup on Sunday morning, and
La
he'll
Vencedora.
either be doing it in person, or he will, if they for some reason can't make it to the meetup, we're going to do it. We're going to figure out a way to put up a screen, hook up the karaoke machine so everybody can hear it. And then if anybody wants to, he's going to do it in live form. And if people are going to be able to go on their phone, turn them all the way down.
Yeah.
And they're going to be able to comment and do all that kind of stuff to Tony, ask questions of Tony, et cetera, et cetera. So, but yes, we will be having a service on Sunday morning.
Hopefully it works out and he's actually in person.
Yeah, I'd rather him be there.
Right.
That's awesome. Y'all are talking about La Vencedora.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about
A
bottle of
vanilla.
vanilla.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome.
Like they use,
That's
like,
so sweet.
The other thing that happened at Mid America, it goes back to what at Tenkiller, what Amy was talking about of how special this thing is, and Jane and Johnny's talking about was that meetup was Jesse and Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead had a family emergency.
Yep.
And Jesse had to set up 2 tables, had 4 monitors and all these tents set up and everything. And they got the phone call and he had to leave immediately. And I'm telling you, in probably 10 minutes, everybody in that whole place had every bit of that packed up and was sitting there. And before they left, the whole crowd circled up and prayed for them before they left.
Right. Yep.
I mean, it was a moving deal. Awesome.
Y'all gonna have me crying.
Tenkiller last year. That seems to be a thing where
prayed for
people
Miss
in
Charles.
this community. Yep. It's not just Charles, but it was Sunday before we left. Mind you,
it was Sunday morning.
Yeah, it was breakfast Sunday morning. We were all sitting there talking, and Josh got the call. There was storms that weekend, and we all prayed for him. And so that's what this community is about. We take care of each other. We pray for each other.
Circle the wagon.
Yeah.
Here's a big example. You talk about circle the wagon. Johnny, Amy, me, a couple other channels went down to help Josh out because of what had happened down there, and try to help him out. So,
yep,
one big family. We try to help everybody as much as we can.
Yep.
Yeah, it was that was last year was when the tornado hit here, and we were all,
Exactly.
Angie's in the house and bringing trouble.
I thought I was going to be okay. Here she is.
Hey, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Yeah, Xander in here has to bring up that I'm always getting a flat.
Yeah.
On something.
Hey, old man King Homestead. Hi, Peter.
It's that bad air.
Good to see you, Xander.
Yes.
We'd like everybody to share it out. Even if you're not coming, share it out. If you can't come, share it out. Get it all, for people to know more about it, because we welcome everybody to come to these meetups.
Yes.
And so
this is for everybody.
It's not just for,
it's not just for content creators. It's everybody.
Exactly.
Yes. Fishy things. Hi, fishy things.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Well, it's better to be seen than viewed.
It is, it is for everybody. And, I remember James Hall, he was standing outside of the one down at Pinecone Fest. He was standing at the edge of the parking lot, just kind of watching people when they would walk through that little opening right there. And he was standing behind that opening. And I walked by and I told him, I said, "Are you here for the meetup?" And he said, "Well, kind of." He said, I'm not, I don't have a channel or anything. I'm not I said, No, you need to get in here then if you're here for the meetup. I said, you need to get on in here. I said, we're eating and everything else. And
Yep.
He came in, he got a plate and stuff like that. He ate that's chili, really good chili that Mike's wife made. And then whenever the giveaways came about, I said, get in the giveaway. I said, are you in the giveaway? No. I said, get in there. Well, I didn't bring it. I said, it doesn't matter. Get in there. He won a Gillum Farms hat. So, yeah. And so, like I said, guys, come. It don't matter. It does not matter. Come on in.
100%.
We welcome everybody. Come on in.
James, do you want to put her name in the chat, James?
Yeah, James asked
pray.
What? More of that redneck texting between me and Chris. I'll tell you what. Stupid spell check. Really changes the meaning, I thought he was cussing or something when it just had X all.
Veronica.
Veronica.
I'm not ready to turn that autocorrect off.
Yep.
Well, mine has heard me talk so long that it has started doing right. Either that or these updates are really helping.
Yes, Lori.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Well, one thing that I'm planning on doing is that like Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, and Ronald are coming.
Yep. And
if she doesn't have a vehicle by then, they're going to ride, a Greyhound bus or whatever. I don't even think Trailways is in service, maybe. Anyway, and I told him, I said, well, you let me know where you're at, and I will come pick y'all up, or we will get someone to be able to get up there to get you. So
that is awesome, Chris.
I'm planning on being Uber.
For those I thought Rebecca got. I thought she got a transmission for her car. What happened?
They messed it up somehow, Dale, and so she's gonna get another one. She's not gonna
get another car.
Yeah, she's trying to find another car within a certain price range and all that. But,
and she really likes Subaru, so
My brother's had a couple Subarus. He just loves them. The one he's got now, he had for about a week before he had to fly out of Tulsa, be gone for a week. When he came back to his car, he realized the battery was dead. Nothing to work. No, he has no key. He has the key fob, and he did not have a key that would open the door. So he has to, and you can't get the hood up either. Oh, and who are you going to find to jump him? And he's in that where you have to pay to have your parking, so he has to call a tow truck, and they get there, and he has to pay to get them in the gate. And they come in, and they had to really do a lot of jacking around with this car to figure out how they could even hook up to it to start charging it. And as quick as they hooked up the jumper cables, the interior light came on. I'm like, you, sir, are your own worst enemy. You left it on. Run the battery dead.
Christine is horrible about that. She's probably in here somewhere, but I'm going to tell you, she will leave that. She will push that little light up there and get out, shut the door, come in the house, Go out there next day. Their battery's dead in this car. It's got a bad battery. And it said, "Oh, you left the dome light on." No, I didn't. Yeah, you did.
The girl that was running our church vans had to switch and drive the old 2000 model church van, which actually has a light switch you have to turn the headlights on with.
Mm-hmm.
And she drove it in and parked it. And then the next time we went to get in it wouldn't start. Battery was completely dead. And we hooked the jumper cables up, and immediately the headlights come on. And I'm like, boy, I bet our neighbor was ticked. Them would have stayed on most of a night, pointed right at his house next to the church there. You could have called me, man, you know.
If anybody needs it, I'll bring my Slim Jim and my lockout kit that can access.
Well,
vehicles.
that should be in your vehicle at all times if you've got that.
It is.
I've got the
Along with
Next
a
box
little-
that way.
a little
Y'all
jump
welcome.
pack and air compressor and chains and
Mm-hmm.
all that.
You
Yo.
should find a place on the
Sucker and I.
inside of your vehicle to put that equipment.
I'm sorry, what, Paul?
You should find a place on the outside of your vehicle to put all that.
To put your Slim
Well,
Jim.
I'm looking on Marketplace to find me a toolbox.
Yeah.
It's the truck toolbox. But
I'm gonna tell you this though, Paul. My dad thought the same thing about his Toyota key fob, just like that. There was no key
Mm-hmm.
because it was dead. If you look really close, there's a little bitty button on it that you may have to take an ink pen and push in, and where the key hooks into, you give it a yank, and there's a door key.
Yeah.
I've seen those, and Anita had an Equinox. Let's see, it's the Jeep she's got now. You can pull that key out, and I think it's on the underside of the door handle. There's a hole you put it in to turn and lock it. And I don't know what the deal was with John's Subaru, but he didn't have the equipment. Whatever it was that he was supposed to have that was on the key fob wasn't on it. And
I will tell you
he
this,
bought it
though.
used. He bought it used. Somebody
We
else
did
broke
find out the hard way
Yeah.
that if that battery in that key fob is bad on a 2017 newer Tacoma,
Mhm.
it don't matter that you got that key out to unlock the door because it won't start
Yeah.
Right.
because that thing has to be powered up to tell it that it's in there so it'll start.
Well, I don't know really how good those key fob deals work. I haven't really tested it because I didn't want somebody to have to run to me a quarter mile away, with the key fob. But Anita got out of her car behind the church, and the back of our parking lot across the street's over a block away, and I drove it over there and put it in park and pushed the button before I realized she took the key when she got out. It let me drive it. I don't know. It won't let you start it unless that key's inside of that car.
But if it's running,
I guess. I don't know. The little green bean.
Dad's Toyota is so smart. If he puts it, he's dropped it in the bed, like when we got out to do bird hunting or something, accidentally, and thought it was in the truck. We got in the truck, and it would power up with the button, but it would not start. It said key fob not found or not close enough or whatever. Until you got out and dug it out of the back and put it,
under all the dead birds.
with you.
You have to unload the truck before you find the key fob.
Right.
That's why I drive a 94 Ford, because I have two keys, one for the door, one for the key, and when I turn it, it starts.
Awesome.
I don't have to have a battery inside my key and all this other nonsense.
You have that heavy duty Ford, right, Chris? That big one. Is it
He has a Ford
F350?
that's the same year that I graduated college.
Chris's
F350?
Ford looks like Bigfoot back in the day.
Yeah, he showed us a picture of it. He showed everybody a picture of it.
It'll be a Tenkiller again.
Chris, that's not turbo, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Okay, it's the other one. Okay.
Yep.
And Chris,
IDI or what?
Huh?
You want me to bring your light bar to you at Tenkiller, or do you want it beforehand?
No, that's fine. Tenkiller's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to be one of those light bar people.
Oh no, this is
not that kind of light bar.
No, this is the light bar that was on my police boat.
Okay.
It's one of those fun light bars, not the I can't see light bars.
A friend of mine.
He can buy clear lenses if he wants to, but it's a strobe and it's 4-cornered strobe.
Drops. I mean, we all have flaws, and just because you don't like good trucks that's just your flaw. I'm sorry.
That's just one of his.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be bad on Johnny because he likes a Dodge. I mean, you know,
that's a prime example, Tony. I don't like Dodges because I didn't like hers, but I like Johnny's.
Hey, Johnny,
Johnny's has a good truck.
There's a seat for every. Come on, Johnny. Are you there?
There's a seat for every.
Come on.
I think he's frozen.
Now, I'm a Ford guy. I will not ever buy a Chevrolet, but I would buy Dodge next.
You would buy Dodge next?
He wants a Chevy, and I'm like, well, you're paying for it, not me.
So, Tony, you would do Ford and Dodge, you're saying?
Dodge would be second, yes.
Okay.
I had no intention on buying a Dodge until I found one I liked. And that's something a lot of people do that I have never done in my life. I have never bought a vehicle because I like the color of it. Oh, and I've never had one that I ordered it by color. Never, ever. I've never bought one that was.
Are you listening?
I've never bought one that was younger than 4 years old. They had to be in at least preschool before they was eligible to be on the Case Ranch.
The nicest one I've ever owned is the one I own currently, and it had over 200,000 miles on it when I bought it. I mean, they're wore out when I buy them.
He constantly buys cars because they're pretty.
Ooh, they're yours.
Hey,
come in.
I buy vehicles that'll work. Those Dodges will work.
Johnny, did you ever get that four-wheel drive part or transfer case fixed or whatever it was?
Not on the not on the 1 ton, but the 3/4 ton is sitting right out here right now, and all that stuff works. And that 3/4 ton is a horse. It's what I pull the dozer around with.
Yeah.
His will start no matter what. EMP, whatever. In fact, Chris, yours will also, if you have a good battery, right? You don't have a computer in yours, right, Chris?
Nope.
My 1 ton doesn't have a computer in it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The Johnny's and Chris's, the Ford and the Dodge, mine does have a computer, but they will start if they need to bad. That's why I like to have a points, old style. I don't care, just small truck points so I can rely on those start if I need it to be.
Hey, can I cut out and say something here real quick? Jennifer, just because you got here, we decided to talk about cars.
Exactly.
We waited for you.
We've been waiting, and here you are.
We waited. You're right on time.
Welcome to
Although Jennifer only wants to come in when car talk comes up. She only wants to talk about some foreign car. That's.
Hey, now I want to talk about something that was glittery on a truck I had, if that's all right.
Yeah.
I had a truck. If you seen it sitting there, you would think it was Johnny's truck's little brother. It was a red Dodge, same color. Is yours an 02?
Mine's an 04.
There's an 04.
The 1 ton is an 04.
Yeah, mine is an 02, and so their body style is just a hair different, but mine was a single cab. But mine started leaking pressure motor oil out the side of the engine block. And when that would drip off of the side of the engine block, it had a little bit of glitter to it. Just reminded me of Jennifer Ocean Homestead, you know, because she likes glittery stuff. So, but then I couldn't figure out how to make it leak or keep it from leaking, either one. But I want to tell you that Cummins in that truck, and I think Johnny's probably about the same, it has a grid heater to help it start, but man, it don't need it. I plugged it in if it was going to get below like 10 degrees, but otherwise that thing would just start. And it would sound a little bit angry, but it'd start.
Neither one of my trucks have a plug-in heater.
Doesn't have a plug-in. Mine had a plug-in block heater, but that one there had that grid heater, and it cycles on its own. And so long after you already had the thing running 3 or 4 minutes, it'd still be cycling, trying to kill your batteries, I guess. But
I drove a 5.9 and a 6.7 Cummins for a lot of years. I never plugged either one of them trucks in once in their life.
So 5.9 and the 5.9 Cummins, there's a lot of farm and logging equipment that has 5.9 Cummins, a lot of it out there.
Yep. My little dozer out here has got a 4BT in it.
Yeah.
Which is basically the exact same engine as that.
Except just 4.
Just 4 cylinders.
Cummins with 2 cylinders knocked off of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And man, it's a good motor. That is the best little motor. I'd love to put a 4BT in like that little Jeep that we bought.
Well,
that would be cool with a 4BT in it.
People have done it, and they are cool.
Yes,
people have done that.
Johnny,
I saw
have
a
you
guy
seen
put
the
a
guy
4BT in a Ford Ranger?
Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube that has put a 4BT Cummins in an M Farmall. And he what's his name? Andy Fromm, Fromm. And he pulls it at the pulls, plus he uses it.
This is our live.
Okay.
We're live too.
Amy's asking me to tell you guys what the email is if you're coming to the meetup. Please do this. Go to this email. It's Tenkiller YT Meetup @gmail.com. And if somebody, Joyfield Janae's put it up. Well, she put Angie there, and Dale's put it up, and everybody's putting it up. So Tenkiller Meetup, Tenkiller YT Meetup @gmail.com. Please go on there and put in there that you're coming, how many are coming with you. We're just trying to get a head count and try to figure out how many people are going to be there, you know. So please do that if you could. But if you have a complaint about anything, including the weather or anything, yes, ksawmill @gmail.com.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's use one of the other 3 I've got. Case Sawmill, I don't have time for that.com. Case Sawmill, that's irritating me too.com. Either one of those is fine. Just send it on over there. Yeah.
Who is watching the Tenkiller email? My wife actually is Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. So she's the one that takes care of that.
Yep.
Hi, David
more
and Tamara.
Hey, Angie, there are more Amy and Chris have got their camper reserved, and they've got one of the spaces right up
We're the
front.
4th Stooges.
Yeah. So now we're the 4 Stooges.
Yeah, 4 Stooges.
If there's more than 4, I have trouble.
No, not if you have a floppy one, it'll work okay.
No.
So there's one more spot up front, right?
Should be
1, 2,
more.
2 more.
There should be 2 more.
Yeah,
There's 6 right there along the deal. There should be 2 left.
Now the last one you got to come in from the backside, but they're the same thing. You just got to come in a different direction.
It's a little wonky,
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I think that what number is that one?
That one's 60. That's the one Jan was in last year.
Right. Yep.
You come in and have to kind of dog leg it right there at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
A little ugly camper wouldn't fit into those.
Yeah.
Little tent type.
But anyway, and you know, like I said, it's prime real estate, guys. If you're camping and you're coming to the meetup, get in there, book it. It's a good place to be because you don't have to walk very far to, you know, like you're right there. I mean, you just walk outside and you're in the middle of the meetup.
Yeah.
Angie, if Lisa lets me, yeah, we'll camp. But last year we were going to camp, and a week before it was time to go, she said, "We're not camping. The weather's going to be bad."
We're going to have naders.
We went to Tenkiller Lodge.
Going to have them
And
naders.
the weather was bad.
Yep.
It was. It absolutely was.
Was it freezing cold or raining?
It was
raining. Tornadoes
and stuff. We drove home to beat a thunderstorm getting here.
They destroyed a couple canopies.
Oh, wow.
Yep, it did.
So I remember what was that channel that came? They were camped right over there by Jason and Tara.
Tilted K?
Tilted K?
No, not Tilted K. It was that one that
the ones
Barn to Villa.
Barn to Villa. Yeah, Barn to Villa. They were something else at that time though, but they flooded out. I mean, they just Jason tried to help them, you know. He said, "Hey, I hear you can borrow this, you know, and this and stuff." And now they were out there.
Yeah, they packed up
and I didn't even know it. You know, I was in the camper. I didn't even know if it was raining or wind was blowing or anything. I was just sleeping.
I was sleeping.
I tell you what, the campers are sure nice whenever you got weather like that.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only time that our little pop-up tent camper is not cool. The rest of the time, I love it.
I'll tell you what, I've spent some pretty rough nights in a pop-up down in all. That's what I used to use on our deer lease all the time was a pop-up, and all through the winter.
Really?
Oh yeah, all through the winter. I mean, it'd be like I remember one night it was like 3 degrees, and I was in that pop-up.
Wow.
Little space heater running, you know, had it kind of run through the side of the cord pushed up through there, and had to, because I ran it off a different deal because I had other stuff running to the other one, and I didn't want to throw a breaker, so I ran a different extension cord in there for that. And but anyway, start a GoFundMe for Dale's new tires so he can make it.
What? I have all brand new tires, Xander. In fact, I have
everybody bring every spare you can find, so maybe one of them will fit.
Now, Dale, your spare's new, right?
The spare's brand new now.
Good.
You know, when you get there, first thing somebody's going to do is say, "Well, where'd you have your flat at today?"
It's kind of to the point now that every trip, I'm going to intentionally have a flat or a flat. Because it's becoming a deal now.
Well, if I had my choice of breakdowns to have, that one's not bad to fix.
Yeah, tires is one of the easier ones.
Yeah.
Good night, Greg and Donna.
Good night.
Greg and Donna. Sweet dreams, y'all. Will y'all pray for Bulldog for us? Somebody took Bulldog. He's a beautiful dog, and he just came up to Danny one night, and his face was all mauled up, but he took him in, and he took good care of him, and he disappeared. Someone took him last Tuesday, and we're trying to pray for him because he has to be on the medicine. Otherwise, he'll die because his fluid fills up in his lungs. And so if y'all remember Bulldog in your prayers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
I was trying to figure out why you sent Sandburned.
Sanburn spell check. No. Thank y'all.
I'll
Love
tell you
y'all.
what.
Just
I'll
for
tell
your
you what,
goodness.
Dale, I mentioned you a few times in this. Look at I mentioned you a few times in this video that I'm going to put out Friday, but there's one thing in there that you are going to freak out when you see what it brought.
No kidding.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's one thing in there that I almost wanted to buy it. I was like, I should buy that just for Dale and them. And it was like for you and your dad and
really,
yeah, it was one of them type of things. And it was crazy. I could not believe it.
Now I'm gonna have to look.
I'll put it out Friday and you can watch it then. But
Friday, okay.
It was like I was like, oh my gosh, if I was thinking if your dad was there, if Donnie was here, I bet he'd buy that. I bet he'd buy that right there. Because man, it was awesome. But
well, guess what I'm planning on doing Saturday. I just seen it a while ago on the Facebook. I hadn't even told Nana, but she already has plans for Saturday. There's going to be an auction here close to us, consignment and estate. But what they have, I probably really can't afford. They have about 300 collector pew-pews listed on there. But
you never know, Dale.
They also have a 7.3 Ford on there, a really nice one. They have a car, a bunch of farm stuff. One of those was a movie prop gun that was in one of the old westerns and is signed by the actor that played in it. I can't remember what it was. I need to look it up again.
I tell you what, there was some pretty cool stuff. The one I went to the other day, and the auction was only 17 minutes from the house here.
Man,
and I didn't find out about it till late, and I just kind of ran over there after church, and it was a cool one. But yeah, some of that stuff went for. I was like, if I would have needed it or had use for a lot of, I should have just bought it anyway. Let's just put it that way.
There was some of that stuff in your that last one. Well, the one that you got the seats,
yes,
and stuff. There was some of that
that
I was interested in, but that international truck that was on there, that thing was sweet. Wasn't that the one with the yellow international restored truck on it? Was that it?
It was an older one, wasn't it?
Oh, that was an older. That would have been another one.
I thought that one had like a restored, jacked up truck on it too.
It did have some restored, jacked up trucks on it, but they were. One of them was a Jeep.
No, it was a Jeep truck. I'm wrong. It was a Jeep truck.
Yeah, Jeep truck,
that
and then
was sweet.
And then they had a Dodge, like an old 50-something 4th Street truck that was cool too. And then so. But anyway,
here it is: a movie prop Winchester 1873, used in Burt Lancaster's The Lawman.
Oh wow!
Wow! Hi, Rhonda.
I bet that thing will bring a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of that?
No, there's no picture of it.
What make is that? Model is that?
It's a Winchester long rifle.
Oh,
Been like a lever action.
not like the one on the Christmas Story with Robin.
Wow, it's
that was
-8 in North Texas.
What?
It's -8 in North Texas, is what James says. Are you, James? Are you going off of Celsius or
Or is that feels like?
or is that wind feels like, or what?
9 degrees right now.
I mean, I think it's colder where Dale is than it is here, and logic should say we're colder than you are in North Texas.
Any of you have a 19? Hey, welcome, O Diver 79.
That's what I am.
It's 4 in North Oklahoma.
The wind chill.
It feels like -12.
Yep.
Oh,
Gold
we warmed up. We went down in actual temperature. We're down to 3, but the feels like is now -14. The wind cut down a little bit.
You all have a question. It says, any of you have a 1911?
No.
No, I don't.
No,
Nice.
I got a bunch of stuff, but I don't have a 1911.
I'm
Look
sorry,
at
but
this man.
all my things went overboard.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yep.
I'm more of a come and take it type person.
Exactly. Make my day.
But when you grab it, mind the barrel. It'll be warm.
Yeah.
Johnny, I was going to tell you that last video you did. I was watching a video. You're walking around. They're all bidding, and I'm like, I am literally watching your video, and I'm thinking I'm there, and I'm shaking my head for them to take my bid. I commented you on that video doing that, thinking I was there, and no one's watching my head shake. I'm like,
The funniest part of that last video, I loved it, was when the ring man, Johnny's bidding, and the ring man goes, "Hey, mind yourself! That's the famous YouTube guy. You're on TV right now."
Yep, I heard it. But I was shaking my head the whole time. I was like, "You dummy! I'm not even there."
Amy gets mad at me because I'll be sitting there having a conversation with Johnny. I was like, "Ooh, that is nice. How about that?" And she's like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "I'm having a conversation.
I'm
with
having
Johnny.
a conversation.
I'm having a conversation here." She's like, "You know, he recorded that days ago, and he can't hear you anyway." I was like, "I'm having a conversation."
Yep.
What are we eating, Paul?
Huh?
Oreos?
Hurry with her bowl a bit, so I will call him. That's you. Oh.
You sharing?
Uh-huh.
Yep, Oreos.
Oreos.
Hey.
Here comes the milk mustache.
The Girl Scout cookies are selling. The Girl Scouts are selling their cookies. Yeah, uh-huh.
Paul.
Oh man, I tell you what,
Wait a
somebody
minute.
could really jack me up right now if they would just
Ice
make a
cream.
Dr. Pepper float.
Oh man!
Oh, with ice cream in it. Vanilla.
Did you see that big old
yeah.
chunk of wood go in the stove?
I did.
That's what you call an overnighter,
Mm.
which means something, don't it?
Yeah, it does. I already figured it out.
You know, let's see if I want to make sure I remember this just right. Did I ask y'all how long cows should be milked?
No. Bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Don't any of y'all know how long cows should be milked?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure somebody out there does.
Hey, Sean.
No.
How long can cows be milked, Paul?
No, that's not. The question was, how long cows should be milked, and the answer
How long
is,
cows should be milked?
Yeah, how long cows should be milked, and as the
How
answer
I don't
is,
know. How should you milk a long cow?
That's a joke.
We've milked this question longer than I thought we could. The answer is the same as short cows.
Bye. We knew that was coming.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got him on video.
Well, man, I need to jump off here too, guys. But
yeah,
it was great. Thanks
You're gonna go
for
on a
having
night
me
check?
up, and
Yeah.
everybody come to Tenkiller.
Yes.
We'll meet up. We'll have a good time. So,
It'll be like this, but
In person.
but
In
better,
person.
but better.
But
Because-
better.
Yes.
Chosen.
And if
Wait a
you're
minute.
coming or you plan on coming, please send that email.
to right there.
Tenkiller YT Meetup at gmail.com.
Yep.
Hey, if anybody's hey, but really, if there's anybody in the chat that wants more information, just email anybody you see. You got Dale, not Chris, Dale, me, or Amy, and we can help you out if we need to.
Yeah.
All of our emails
All
on.
of our emails are on our about pages.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are planning on going, even if you just think that you may go,
Might. Yeah.
go ahead and send an RSVP to Tenkiller YT Meetup at gmail.com.
And didn't
Yeah.
they say they got the Facebook up?
Yes.
Or no?
If
Yeah, the
you've got a
Facebook page, if
Facebook,
you're
they
on-
do have a Facebook.
Mhm.
Facebook, you can go there and select going and stuff like
But
that.
still-
He gone.
He
Still-
gone.
He gone.
But
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
send
we
an
can
email.
talk truck
Even
parts.
if you go on YouTube or
Yeah,
even if you go on Facebook, still send an email.
Yes. Still send that
Yeah.
email to.
Don't be
to
that
the
guy that just shows up and goes, "I'm here."
Hey,
Tell them.
you can show up just for that afternoon or just for that morning,
just
or you
for
can
Saturday.
sleep in
Yeah.
your car and be there next
You
morning.
don't have to camp. You can just show up for the day.
That's right.
There's several people that have said that they're only coming for the day,
Yep, there you go.
and that's fine. Show
Well,
up for the day, hang out.
David and Tamara, Dink and Tank, they made that trip more than once.
Yep,
Morning, back home that evening.
yep.
You know,
Yeah, they drove all the way down to Pinecone Fest last year, or
Yep.
last year. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and I know some people are talking about the Mid American. We're not going to be able to go the Mid American, so I hope to see you all at Tenkiller.
I'll go for you, Dale.
Good.
Yep.
I'm
I'll
going
wear
because
a John
Trey's
Deere
gonna be
hat
there.
just for you.
I will miss it because there's a lot of really good friends going to Mid American also.
Mhm.
You know, it's just like when Arkansas had the Mid American last year. We couldn't go to it, and I was sad that I didn't get to go to it. I mean, you know, and Jan's the same way.
Right.
That's right. Paul just went for the day last year. Paul and Anita did.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
if he didn't Paul case us, he could have told us
Up,
that in
Beltler.
person.
Yeah. Paul Case could case you in person.
And he had a pocket full of pens too.
Yep. I have the coveted pink pen. He only had
I don't have
a
pink
couple
one, but I got
pink
a Paul
pens, and
Case
I
pen.
took one of them.
It said Leonard Farms. It's Leonard Mountain Homestead. Crazy guy.
Sup, Gary? You got to get it right. Can't get right.
Sup?
Well, Trey's
Gary,
gonna be at,
Gary, you're supposed to be working, not on YouTube.
but he's supposed to be at Mid America.
Gary's going to be at Mid America.
Trey,
Trey is.
Oh.
Trey's not going to be at Tenkiller.
correct. He has to work. And I've instructed him, if he's working for Mid-America, that he needs to put in time off so that he can be there.
So I'm not going to get a C tray.
Aw.
I'll handle it for you. If that's all right, Dale.
No, what we need to
You can
do,
do that.
we need to
Mhm.
go get Trey and
Trey?
kidnap him and take him to Dale against his will.
Tony did
You're
not.
the new
Hello, Rebecca.
Paul? Hey, I need heat pen now, though. I done wore them all out. All the ink's gone.
Yeah. So how's the animals handling it, Tony, Amy, Chris? How are your animals handling it?
They're good.
We're good.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good.
Does.
I don't
Tony,
know.
you do want a pen, right, from Paul? You do.
Oh yeah, no, I take one. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have one, Paul.
Night, Xander.
I want one.
I'm not too sure if I seen Sophie shivering earlier. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It seems like she may have been she's acting different than she did
He
last
did
time.
it again.
What?
Drops, trades. Did it.
I'm thinking she's acting a little different than she did last. If she's pregnant, and I think she is, she's not showing any other signs, but she's just different. And I thought she was shivering, but I'm not sure. I'm giving her extra feed. I'm giving her. She's getting they drink 15 gallons of water a day.
Yep.
I'm bringing 3 times a day, 5 gallons a bucket each.
Water.
But I mean, you got their shelter house full of straw, right?
Oh yeah. I just threw another for Sig. He got more than half of one bale. Sophie has a massive bed already, but she got about the same. There's a lot of hay in there. Plus the heat lamps I did do. It's just the way I feel. I don't know. I wanted them in there, and that was made me feel better.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong. The only thing that I always scares me about a heat lamp, with especially a big pig, is you and I both know big pigs can be very destructive.
Oh yeah.
And if they knock that down in their straw, in their bedding, then said heat lamp turns into an ignition device, and then it catches on fire and everything. So,
well, in Sophie's pig dominium, it is at least 5 foot up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
All the electrical cords are hanging above, high up or tacked up. Now, Sig, last year, you're saying that last year's Sig, I had it inside, and his is only maybe 4 foot high, and he literally destroyed it. And it blew the breaker. So I knew when I went out in the morning, kind of looked at the breaker, I'd seen the light on. It's like, something happened. So this year, in a video I did, went out yesterday, I actually built an external box that has the heat lamp in it. That actually, everybody that throws away their gas grills, I always save the grates.
Yep.
I put the grate, and it's screwed in with like 3-inch bolt screws that go in, and he's been up there trying to mess with it. He can't mess with that grate. So the heat lamp's in an external box, and it's insulated, and it's working good, and he's in there now. So I'm happy with it and stuff, so I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, that's a scary thing. Rebecca said that her neighbor's coop caught on fire 2 years ago from that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, when I built the house, I knew power was going out there, and I can't remember if it's 10.2 or 10.3, but I have heavy duty electrical heading out that direction. I am on it is a ground fault circuit, but it's separate on just this one plug that feeds power out there. And electrician did it because he knew what I was going to do. It's like, I'm just going to say Mac. Well, no, it's probably about 300 feet away. No, it's about 200 feet away. And then I got an extension cord out there. But I feel I'm good with it all. And I pay attention for any problems, electrical problems.
Yeah. I seen it. Angie made a comment that the chickies are stinky. That's why Nana finally put her foot down with my 300 plus egg incubator I used to have in here. Was, yeah, we're not having any more baby chicks in the house until they get big enough to move them outside, because that got ripe after a while.
Well, we got 35 meat birds.
When you said that you got those meat birds that early, we did that one year. We got them in like the 1st of April. There was no grass yet, and we got a freak storm come through, and we lost about half out of that group because of it.
I think we've lost 3, and I think one of them was already weak at the very beginning, and then we lost 2 more within a day, and that's when I started realizing maybe I took my laser light, and I think the heat was too much in I got them in tubs right now. That they're gonna, as soon as this, like I guess Saturday maybe or something, or Sunday, they're going in the garage. But right now, they're in the house. I keep them changed out. Today we can't. I was in the house all day today. I guess I got immune to the smell. When I came back late this afternoon feeding the animals, I walked in. It was like, oh, that stinks in here. So I brought I did the changing out and everything. But the thing is if I don't raise them now, it interferes every month of us going to our meetups. And last year we did them in the heat of the summer, and everyone that came, my son, daughter-in-law, we were all sitting there suffering, sweating, taking care of all these birds. The birds are having an issue living because it's so hot, 100 degrees. I had to do them early, and I knew that this would possibly be a problem, but we'll have to work with it.
Yeah, I say that, but if I can get mine here, like, April the 15th or so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can get someone to come drop by, because at that point, when we go to the meetup, they're still going to be small enough they can be in the brooder before they go out on grass. And then the week after that next week when we get home, it'll be time for them to go out on the grass. And hopefully grass will start, greening up a little bit by that.
Ooh, I need to set my alarm for Amy and Lauren in the morning. Right, Amy?
Your alarm? What do you sleep in every day?
No. I generally stay up all bloody night. I don't know if Lori's going to do late night with Lori or not, but
I'm hoping it happens. We still plan on having it. If Lauren has issues,
I don't think you'll have any issues tomorrow. It's pretty much over with.
Well, what we got, we're done with, but now they're getting the tail ends of all that. So I think they were getting a lot of snow, weren't they? Like 9 or 10 inches. Lauren and them.
I'm not sure, but she's like, well, we'll just have to see.
I don't know exactly what town, city is nearby her.
I have to look it up. I'm not too sure.
I don't know either.
I just thought I seen something about them getting a lot of snow, so I'm not too sure.
Well, I mean, there you go. There's Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas. And the radar, I've got it, it's running. But the radar is, if it's real light, it won't pick it up.
Right.
And I don't see right now, Tony. I don't see anything for you or I or Amy and Chris. And then up in Dale's area, I'm not, there's real light stuff, but I don't see anything, massive.
Well, it's funny. This morning, after Angie went to work, I came back in the house, turned the TV on, listened to the news, and they literally said in our area, I watched the map, 3 to 6 inches of snow, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, Tony.
It didn't even happen.
Nope.
At 7 o'clock in the morning, we got mist. And just plain like a foggy mist. And we had a huge amount of ice that gathered up. It was bad.
See,
and
thank goodness we didn't get ice this time.
Right.
We got nothing but snow this time.
Oh, it's pretty when it first falls. It's very
Ours started as freezing rain, and we got probably half inch of ice and sleet, and then it started snowing on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's right, Gary.
When I talked to Angie about 1 o'clock, I told her, don't even think, because we have just get nothing but ice. I said, just stay. You're not coming home right now. You can't. You'll never make it home. Let's hope we get snow and you can get home on the snow. And like an hour later, a half later, it started snowing. And actually a little bit longer than that, but she got snow and got home. But it took her about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes to get to the house, which is normally a 55-minute drive.
Yeah, well, they already called, so the campus is closed tomorrow, so yay for me.
My boss actually sent out a group message earlier that says, just stay home tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, was going to anyway, but okay.
Yeah, Angie received a text, and it was basically saying that I forgot what they get. Like she gets some extra time here and there that if she wants to stay, I guess she can pull it and use it. Because I told her, you're not driving tomorrow because what you went through today is nothing compared to 7 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning. It's going to be even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to stay home. I hope. She said she is. I didn't want to go last night this morning. Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's Dale.
I just
Dale,
switched
you changed.
I switched the camera.
All right.
I like that view. That's beautiful.
It's like you're sitting in our front room with us.
It's awesome. How do you do that? Which camera is that?
That's my GoPro Hero 10. I hooked it up as a webcam.
I love it, Dale. It looks good.
But
oh, yeah. That has a good good point of view. Tony needs one of those next.
I used to have one. I guess, Janae, you haven't followed too much. Mine became target practice.
Yeah, Tony's not a fan of GoPros.
No. You know, when I first got it, I absolutely loved it.
Okay.
I really, and I don't know. The problem I had was the service, the people talking to. It should have been warrantied out. The amount of calls I've made, the amount of text messages that they do or chat, whatever it is, that I talked about problems, all the updates they do, I did them. And then 1 month out of being at a legit warning that I've been complaining about this thing.
So it's not a phone, it's a camera. Well, it's a GoPro.
It's a camera. No, it's a GoPro camera. It's a square. But when it died, after all this stuff, they said, well, you're out of warranty. We'll have to change you over to your sales department to get another one. I'm like, wait a minute. I've been dealing with this for like 7.5 months. under warranty.
Oh.
And
So
they
what's your
did.
favorite camera? Which one do you like?
I'm just using my cell phone right now.
Yeah.
So I told GoPro,
Mm-hmm.
I told them that if you watch my channel, you're going to watch me pew pew it, no problem. And I did a video straight with it. And I know I felt better about it anyway. I don't know. GoPro may be real good. I may have just a bad one. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Best Buy, yeah, you know their policy at Best Buy. I had to go to my mother's house to snow and ice once. Did anyone make ice cream snow out of ice cream? I mean, ice cream snow?
My granddaughters are eating. They just want to eat the snow, not ice cream snow. They just want to eat the snow.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Good night, James.
Good night, James.
Night, James.
Night, James.
Yes, I definitely have her down on prayer list, James.
Yep.
James says, good night, y'all. Thank you for the prayers for my cousin. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. Be safe and stay warm. Aww.
Well, Tony, have you guys, or maybe Amy and Chris, do you have GoPro?
Yellow.
No. Have you guys seen the DMJ Omni?
Mm-hmm.
The
DJI?
DJI Omni. It's like it's a GoPro, their version of a GoPro. It's a GoPro copy.
Yeah.
But a lot of channels have switched to it.
I watch a guy I can't remember where he's at. It might be like up in Illinois or something. But anyway, that doesn't matter. He liked the Insta 360. I was looking at those, and it's not bad either. It has like a where you can clip it on your hat right here, and then it goes back in its little pod wherever you normally want it, where you can put it on like a quarter 20 bolt, like a normal gimbal or whatever. Thinking about trying that one. He said he really likes his, and and I was watching the videos he made with it. The video quality is pretty nice.
Awesome.
So I'm probably gonna start with the Insta 360.
Brad,
Dale, I thought about getting. Go ahead.
I don't know. I get lost with Brad after a while, so I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. But what's up, Rachel? From Butt Nuggets Homestead, Brett and Deborah.
Oh yeah, me too, Dale. Yeah.
Holy moly!
I thought about getting a different camera like GoPro. I've thought about it, but it always stemmed if I can make YouTube thing work, and I've still never fixed what's going on. And from what a couple people told me that I pushed wrong buttons prior. I don't get it, and I'm not smart enough for it, and so that's why I haven't really pushed the issue about anything else. After YouTube took $249 back, I kind of I've got a sour taste now.
What do you mean? A sour taste on how much brand new truck toolboxes are costing.
Yeah.
You know, single lid or butterfly, it doesn't matter. Anywhere from $400 on up. Holy Toledo.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Tony, if you're still dealing with that come Tenkiller, which hopefully we'll address it before then, when we're there, we need to bring a laptop, and me or Jesse or Johnny or somebody, we'll see what we can do to help you.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've had several people tell me what to do, and I get it. Here's the thing. I'm not computer smart, guys. I am not.
Well, I'm not really either. So
yeah, I mean, when you tell me, hey, go here, what gets me is AdSense tells you to add, copy and paste this thing to a website. I ain't got a website. I have a YouTube channel. They told me I've clicked on the wrong button because it's telling you to paste this to a website. I don't have a clue of any of this. I've talked to several that said they never had to go through none of that. You've done something wrong.
I still ain't doing it.
But here's the thing is you can't back up to redo anything you did. I've sent 3 emails to YouTube, and I have not gotten a response on any one of the 3. They took that money back. There's still $100 and something sitting in this other thing for like 2 months ago that I can't even access because I can't get the rest fixed. And after they took all that other money back, I don't understand why or anything. I don't know. They won't respond. So,
so sorry that happened.
What, Amy?
Do you have an?
Sorry.
Do you have?
We have our grandbaby here.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have X, Tony?
No.
Used to be Twitter.
Yeah, I don't have it.
They say if you go to there and go to the YouTube creators tab on it or YouTube help or whatever on it, that you'll get answers back instantly.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't have it. I had it at one time. I don't have any of that anymore.
Right.
So,
Dale. Thank you, Dale.
yeah. I
What
used to have
about
lots of stuff, but that's like Tic Tac. I don't have that. And I don't
have none of that.
Nope.
Here's real funny. The other day, I went to the doctor's office and I'm waiting for a call back. Nothing's wrong. I just went for a checkup. So I got a call. It's like, oh, that might be them. So I clicked on it. It's spam. Since this is 2 days ago, in 2 days, I've gotten 13 spam calls. I cannot stand. I don't answer. The thing is, if you want me, they'll leave a message. So I know it's a spam because they don't leave a message. That's why I don't even answer phones unless I know who it is. And I made a mistake. I touched that one because I really thought it was the office. For some reason, I knew it wasn't. I knew it anyway.
Well,
so did you have a
the spam call deal has become, all of a sudden it's full.
Yeah.
And so is the spam text messages.
They get a lot of
phishing
those in
text
Hawaii
messages
too.
and stuff. They've got out of control.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of them go to Hawaii too.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how they'll sit there and make it like a local area code, like, Oklahoma City or. And it's,
Every one of them is the Oklahoma City area code 405. Every one of them.
Yeah.
But I am with Brett. That's everything going to AI, which, first of all, they should come up with a different name than AI because I'm an old farm kid, ag kid, spent a lot of time in the ag world. AI means something completely different to me than computer crap. AI means artificial insemination. And they keep talking about AI this and AI that, which I know what it really is. But I agree with what Brett's saying. I don't use any of that artificial intelligence stuff. I mean, have these people not watched most of these sci-fi movies out there?
Yep.
I've seen the Terminator.
Yeah.
I've seen iRobot.
That's how this stuff starts off.
Right.
Yep.
There's no
Right
regulations.
there.
That's right. There's no regulations for it. They even said it.
None.
Zero regulations. So it's a.
They can use AI, and they can actually have it now where you could get a phone call, just like what Tony's talking about, from your area code, and it could sound like your mother on the phone saying that she's in trouble and needs this or needs that.
Yep.
And you're.
That's like, oh my goodness. That's what they did with the Big T's commercials and stuff. They used to put that. The AI did that.
I have told all my kids, my mom, If you ever get a phone call saying that such and such in jail or you need help or whatever, you hang the phone up and you call that person directly. It's a huge scam. Huge. I mean, I'm not going to get on Facebook, but we have a lot of stuff, and I won't do none of that no more. But the AI on the computer, not going to do it.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Well, me as
no
a college
regulations.
instructor, they're having to teach all of us how to see this AI written stuff like Chat GPT and stuff like that.
Right.
Because now students have figured out how to cheat on writing all their stuff because they use that.
Yep.
They type in like the title of whatever the assignment is, and it'll write the whole assignment for them.
That's crazy.
So actually, it's just turning as if we weren't already one of the dumbest societies. Let's just move it a step farther to make us even less intelligent.
Yep.
Laziness. All it is.
So can you repeat the days that we're gonna have? Are you all gonna cook? Is it on Saturday morning?
Saturday morning will be breakfast.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning
will be breakfast, and Saturday evening at 5:00 will be a potluck. Everyone bring a covered dish to your favorite whatever you want to bring.
Let's see. Shadow Scout Swede says Terminators from the movie have a self-learning neuroprocessor, and we don't have that technology yet, but we will.
We have it. You just don't know.
Yeah, they have it.
I saw on the Jetsons where he could talk to his boss on the wall phone computer thingy, and that was in the 50s or 60s?
Yeah, remember the 80s?
There's no way they thought that crap up, and we didn't have some version of that then. So I don't buy it.
I know. I remember the Jetsons. I like that show. That was cute.
Yeah, Lori, don't even talk to them. Just hang up.
Yeah. They're okay, so Saturday is gonna be breakfast and Sunday is gonna be potluck dinner. And then Saturday is potluck dinner. Saturday night.
Saturday. The 26th, I believe, is Saturday. So breakfast Saturday morning, potluck dinner was it 5:00? 5:00?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, and then breakfast Sunday.
Everyone bring drinks to add to the drink.
That's what Angie just said. Everybody bring your own drink.
Yes.
Exactly.
We will have a big cooler there so that y'all can put all the drinks in.
Right.
And no one's saying that if you are camping there and you like to drink barley pop or whatever.
Right.
But you can't. We're just saying it's not going to be up there in that drink cooler.
Right.
Yeah,
you can have your own coolers if you want.
Everything that's going to happen up there at that shelter house is going to be family oriented.
Yep. Saturday breakfast, potluck dinner.
Potluck at dinner.
Yep.
Yep.
Time.
Yep.
What's going on with drops? I guess
I don't know.
I'm lost in what Drops is saying. Let's see. Let's scroll up.
You had it up there and you went down.
He says, worrying about homesteading, y'all. Never mind. I won't. He's talking to Gary.
What channel is he on? Because I don't even see Drops.
I see him in it's in Amy's.
Oh, he's on Amy's. There it is, way up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
She-
Avid said there's no plows or salt trucks out over in Illinois where he's at. Roads are sketchy.
Oh, wow.
That is scary.
All right, guys. I'm getting tired. I want to go to bed.
I sent you a text, Dale, regarding a question.
You all have a great night. Be safe. And
Say hello to Willow.
Yeah. Well, she's in the other room.
Well, be safe, Tony.
Same to you guys. Take it easy.
Holler, Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Take it easy. Bye.
Oh, that's sweet.
Everybody's saying good night to Tony.
Good night, Tony and Angie.
And Willow.
And what's
Sig,
the other?
Sophie.
Sig, Sophie, Willow. Every one of y'all.
This other dog.
Hmm?
What's his other dog?
There's another husky. There's two huskies. I forget the other one's name. Do y'all know? Or Tony, type it in chat. I know Willow's one of them.
Coda.
Yeah.
Coda. Is it Coda?
Coda and Willow.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm not. Yeah, I won't be doing that either. It'd be water or sweet tea. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know if the campground had a certain. Even though I've got the documentation that's needed to have that with me. If you understand, sir.
Yep. Yeah. No. Guarantee you the one over there will be too. What you text me about.
What? That one over here next to that bougie person?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one on me right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I've got one within arm's reach of me, so but
If I don't have one on me, there's usually a reason for it, and it's probably not good already.
right.
No, just say
No cordless hole punchers.
no.
Is that what you're all talking about?
I'm fully in support of that.
No, I'm talking about always have a cordless hole puncher.
Yeah.
Oh, always, yeah.
Always.
Because that's the only thing that stops a bad guy with a cordless
Yeah,
hole
yes.
puncher is a good guy
That's
with
right.
a cordless hole
That's
puncher.
right. The only
I
thing that
believe
stops
that.
a bad guy is a good guy with a
Yeah.
fill in the blanks.
Well, don't worry. If I have my wetsuit, mine can go in the water because it also goes in the dishwasher.
What was that movie? There's a Sylvester Stallone movie with his mom, and this is the way we wash our. This is the way she's like with the bottle brush down the barrel and the whole.
Yep.
I was
What
cringing
movie was that?
The whole scene.
If it tells you anything, Chris, look at Ma over there in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Look at who?
Evelyn. In other words, what we're all saying is don't be coming to some meetup acting a fool.
Yeah, don't bring that stupidity here.
Don't bring stupidity up in there.
Okay.
That's
Well,
stupid.
You won't get received well.
I wasn't trying to hide anything. I didn't want to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get
No,
Amy to get
we understand.
Yeah.
And
That's-
I understand. Like I say, the only thing that I'm really not for is
Good night, Beverly.
like, yeah.
I mean,
I'm-
I've never understood somebody wanting to. I always, in my line of work, I never understood people walking around with those things and they're brandishing it. You know, it's like, I've got this. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to be the first one that's going to go bye-bye.
Yep.
Well, I have an answer for that.
Uh-huh.
Some of us
Mm-hmm.
don't mind being the target so that others aren't.
Bingo.
That is so,
And if they take me out first, that gives my kids and wife the chance to take them back out, and I'm okay with that too. Some of us are okay being human targets. And I know how how that feels. because you signed up to be a moving.
You signed up to be one of those.
You signed up to be a moving human target.
Oh yeah,
human shield.
Chris, can you tell us about that?
I'm grateful to Chris, to Gary, to people in that line of work.
All of our veterans and first responders.
Mike and Jason.
Salute y'all.
Mike and Jason, yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if Paul's going to bring some of his world famous pickles to this YouTube meetup.
Oh, the wicked pickles?
Yeah, well, or whatever he has at that point in time, because because I was sitting there thinking that I need to go somewhere and find some hot pickles and all that, and I was going to bring a jar of them and go, here, Paul.
Yeah.
And of course, I'd be having my pickles that are just kosher, dill, I'd be like, yeah, we can have how many pickles can you eat before your face turns red?
Well, I can tell you, if you put a whole can of Old Bay seasoning in jambalaya, it will set your tonsils on fire.
And if you put in Tony Chachere's.
Is that hot sauce spicy, like crystal sauce?
No, it's a powder.
Oh, goodness.
What'd I do, Amy? What'd I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll show somebody. Hold on.
Oh.
Not on screen.
Oh, okay.
No, we would never.
We would never.
Right. I've heard that before.
Oh, you know what's funny? At Pinecone Fest,
do you want out?
Somebody, I'm not gonna say a name because it's not a bad thing, but I just don't want to say his name because I haven't got his permission to tell the story. So somebody came and bumped into my shoulder and was like, "Hey, you're printing." I'm like, "Thanks, but I'm okay with that." I mean, I wasn't on overtly, but I just had my T-shirt over it, and I don't care if I print a little bit. If I wanted to conceal it where nobody knew, I can, but I don't. So I don't care. So I was just, I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Faith out.
Some people are 2A supporters, and should I say 2A active.
Hey, Bowen, welcome on in.
And some people like to make an issue out of that.
Yeah. What's up, TJ?
So should I bring the cleaning kit just in case we need one?
Hi, Bowen.
I got one in my truck.
Hi,
I got a little travel cleaning kit.
Because I'm an armor for the long time.
Yeah.
You all right, Dale?
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
So it wasn't me.
Did you see what the last one of those that they posted? Did you see what Don from our flipping farmstead posted?
Yes.
I laughed so hard.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
Yes, but when you heard a 2A supporter, I'm a supporter of the Second Amendment. And
don't say it out
single
loud,
person,
Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're a citizen of United States, you should be also a 2A supporter. It is your constitutional right. And it was put there for a reason.
And it wasn't hunting.
No. All right, Gary.
Good night, Gary.
Stay safe, brother.
Teresa J., did you just show up?
Oh, man. Hi, Teresa.
Okay, Gary. Have a safe night.
Same, Drops. Same.
Uh-huh.
Now, technically, Dale lives in
Belt
Kansas,
Loop
right?
29. Belt Loop
Yep.
29.
Okay, sister.
Hey, we have a 1088 on Belt Loop 29. Belt Loop 29.
George drowned in the basement.
Yeah. You know, that one time he came on in here and he was Jerry Reed and Johnny.
48.
Well, he had one on here a while ago in the basement. It said the possum, and it showed George Jones. And I was like, you know who it is? She's like, nope.
Ain't doing it.
It's his rules, though. So.
Yeah, exactly. Your rules. Your rules.
I don't need your rocking chair.
Let alone your Medicare.
Yep.
I've got neon in my veins. Yee-hee. That's Grandma Helen's song, y'all.
I'm shocked, honestly.
I'm shocked,
Sure is.
honestly.
She loves that song. Let me tell you. That's exactly who she is, too.
Yep. I got
Her birthday's coming up.
underneath my house tomorrow in the snow and figure out what's going. I got a critter underneath my house. I just heard it thumping underneath there.
Yeah, me too. Y'all better be careful.
I had, yeah.
You want to go get Corbin so he can say goodnight to everybody? What critter?
I don't know if it's a possum or a cat or.
See if he needs in.
What?
Oh, the Muddy Acres Homestead.
Oh.
Hi.
So,
Anyhow, do you know who sings that song, Dale? That country song.
George Jones, old possum himself.
That's right.
I'm
That's
hungry.
Grandma's favorite song. It really is. She loves that song.
Thunderstick Unhinged.
Hey, Bowen. She
Here
loves
you go,
the
Amy.
Bee Gees. Hey, Dale. Grandma Helen loves the Bee Gees. And
What
she
is
loves
that?
What is that?
It's cold.
Oh,
It's snow.
Snow.
It's got snow. It's real
Yeah,
snow.
snow.
hey, say goodnight to everybody.
Night.
Say
Good night.
Say hi, Dale.
Hi, Dale. Oh,
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Good night, buddy.
Say hi, Chris. Oh,
oh.
are you? He says his name's Corbin.
Yep,
I
that's
know
a
your
Corbin.
name's
say hi to
Corbin.
Chris.
Say hi, Chris. Can you say hi, Janae?
Hi, sweetheart, Corbin.
Mwah.
You're so beautiful.
Yeah, he is.
Look at that, sweet Grammy.
Yep.
Baby kisses.
All right.
Go to Papa. Go to Pike. Go
Yep,
to Papa.
that's his. I mean, him and Papa are like that. man.
Yes,
So
him and
sweet.
Papa are just like this.
I
Peas
love
and
them.
carrots.
I love them. I love children. Oh yeah,
Uh,
I have
Bowen,
thousands of
one
them.
of these days, Bowen's going to have to learn what KC barbecue is.
KC
So he
barbecue.
knows what real barbecue is.
Oh, you're gonna do a Murphy?
Show everybody a Murphy.
Show everybody a Murphy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Go like this.
Hi, Corbin.
Corbin. Murphy.
Look at who's that baby? Look at him. Oh my goodness. Hey, look at him. So sweet.
Oh, I'm telling you what, we're a sucker
me
for our
kiss.
grandkids too.
Blow me a kiss. Mwah. There you go.
It's not blasphemy. Bowen, it's not blasphemy. Blasphemy is
What's Bowen
putting
talking
mustard
about?
and vinegar on barbecue. That's blasphemy.
Bowen likes his barbecue.
I like
It's
the
North
burnt
Carolina
ends.
barbecue.
I like burnt
I don't
ends.
know what he's saying. Y'all read in the chat.
That's what I ought to do is invest and maybe set up a barbecue place in this town that I'm in. Because there isn't one.
Really?
Well, there you go.
That's
You know.
sweet.
We have.
I mean, we got
burnt ends is where it's at.
He said mustard is life.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh.
No vinegar.
Yeah, I could call it burnt ends.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I will tell you. Okay,
right,
I will
don't.
give this up for over Kansas
I know
City
it.
barbecue.
But I do trust Sweet D.
Texas knows brisket more than anybody else in the world.
Amen.
Oh, y'all reading the chat?
How much snow, Chris?
Mm. Teresa says mustard can go on bratwurst, and that's
what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sauerkraut.
And that's why we like TJ. She knows what she's talking about.
No, Bowen, you've obviously never had it. It's
Good
barbecue
night, Drop.
marshmallows in your mouth.
Thank you so much for all your gifted memberships. We appreciate you.
Good night, Drops.
Good night, Drops. God bless and
You like
bless
Chevy?
night.
I'll still say good night to you.
You know it, Lori, because you're only, I think, well, you're only like an hour and a half west of me.
Sweet D's right.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They've had 62 inches this year.
Wow. That's a lot, Muddy Acres.
But they're in New York.
How many feet is that? It's 36 inches is 3 feet, right?
48 is 4.
It's
60, 60 is 5 foot.
So
5 foot 2. Hey, they've had exactly
wow.
Amy amount of snow this year.
They've had Amy height
Wow.
snow.
Oh
Yep.
my
Pulled
goodness.
pork and mac and cheese tacos.
You know what the best thing about being 5'2" is, Amy?
I'm 5'1". He's wrong.
Oh, dang.
Whatever.
Oh, 5'1". You know what the best thing about being 5'1" is?
What is that?
You're 3 inches from being considered a little person. So
Oh,
you got
y'all
that
be sweet.
that you can say.
My mom was like that too. She's shorter. Yeah, so is Hope. She's like that too.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Lori. I can't remember because the last time I checked.
Gonna go make poor man burnt ends. Pick the cut. That would be pork belly.
Pork belly.
Pork belly makes poor man burnt ends.
Does pork belly makes the bacon, right? On the animal.
But you cut it in inch by inch squares for poor man burnt ends.
Yeah.
The real burnt ends started off as that was the tips of the brisket. And the pit masters all would keep it because no one wanted that bark and burn end.
Oh, that's the best.
That was the best part of the whole thing. They were keeping the best for themselves. Now Kansas City has turned it into they cook the brisket for make nothing but burn ends and throw the rest of it in the scrap.
I ain't buying a whole brisket.
Anymore, you go to buy a pork belly and you might as well buy the brisket. Pork belly's got to be silly.
Is brisket only in pig and cow? I thought it's just
brisket is only a cow.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Yeah, because I do like brisket.
Basically, the chest. It's right in between their front legs and where their neck meets up. That's where the brisket comes from.
Right.
It's like their pecs.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
I love that. That's my one of my favorites. Yeah. I did have I haven't had brisket since I've been to Redneckin' with Jesus, and they had some really good brisket out there. And I remember Sweet D came out there, and they were cooking barbecue like good stuff, Georgia style. It was really good. But I do like brisket.
Half a cow at a time. I gotta go pick up a half a hog.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the month, I'm picking up a whole pig. So
the locker's closed. Can you believe that? The butcher plant is closed.
Yeah.
The custom processor for the weather.
Yeah. I try to include everybody as much as I can. So I share,
No. Yeah.
Muddy egg.
Well, y'all, I have a live tomorrow morning. I have a live tomorrow at 9 o'clock a.m. with Miss Lauren.
And it's 11 o'clock.
And it's 11 o'clock right now.
She's
I got
gonna
my
do a
grandbaby.
party.
We got to get him to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So, tomorrow we are making donuts.
Oh, how sweet. Y'all making donuts?
We're making donuts.
Don't you know?
I don't want to be stereotypical, but that means Raider has to be there.
Do what? I'm sorry. I was trying to send Miss Lori Carp an email. Do what now?
Oh, Dale's gone.
Dale, he Paul cased you.
He did. Good night, Dale.
I was saying that you got to be on their live
Good night,
tomorrow
Dale.
because they're making donuts.
Oh, well, I got an alarm set. I don't know if Lori's prepping for heaven is
Are y'all
doing a live or late night live or if
y'all
we're
doing
just skipping it.
Yeah, are you doing a recipe, a cooking recipe?
Lauren will be doing the actual cooking part, but yeah.
Yes,
What time will y'all be doing that?
9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
And both Lori and
Central
Lauren
Standard
and
Time.
Amy will be streaming it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not donuts.
All right. Well, that's something good. I always wanted to learn how to make a good one of those donuts. Okay. 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, right, Amy?
Yes, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Me and Lauren are going to be co-streaming together. So we're going to start that every Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be making all kinds of deliciousness. And so we love to have the community.
Stuff.
Yeah, stuff and things and things and stuff.
So are you also going to do Wednesday night as well?
Yes. I still have my
hour?
What's Up Wednesdays. Yes, for an hour.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll put that in chat.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So Lori said she will be doing a live tonight, Chris, for a little bit.
Okay. Thank
She
you.
said I might do it for a little while.
Thanks for having my back. I appreciate that because I'm typing away to Miss Lori Carp here.
So, Amy, what time is you are going to be What's Up Wednesday? 5 p.m. Central Standard Time?
Yes, ma'am.
For everyone to know? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's just an addition, the 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's going to be a different thing with me and Lauren. It's going to be in the kitchen with Amy and Lauren. So, yeah. Okay. So.
Okay, let me place it.
Oh, Ringo and Czar. Good night, Ringo and Czar. And then, like I said, I'll be live again for my What's Up Wednesdays, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay. So you get me twice on Wednesday. So.
Well, they get you as often as they want you, as long as they click on the thing.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to, then they don't have to.
Well, thank y'all guys for coming up and joining me on panel. I loved having you guys.
Co-stream. I appreciate that.
Oh, you are so welcome. Anytime. So I will see y'all later.
Good night, everyone in chat. Good night,
and
Jen.
I believe Lori's
going thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Chris and Amy and Dale and everybody.
And the
And
other
Tony
Chris,
and Johnny and
that Chris, this
all the
Chris.
Chris's and
Yeah. I think Lori's
and
going live.
Corbin. And Corbin too.
And Corbin.
And
Yeah.
Corbin.
Always Corbin.
Yeah.
That's my homie.
That's his homie.
Aw,
Good night,
sweet.
Gibbs.
Aw.
God bless y'all.
Gibbs is over there.
I'll see you in the morning, sister.
In the flow.
All right. Bye, y'all. Good night.
Bye-bye.